You hear their moans and the door creaks. Guns are loaded, is it enough? Every 7 days they rise again under the blood-red moon. Can't run to the river or hide in the barn. They'll be coming after you soon. Whoa, blood-red moon. Whoa, they're coming soon. Shadows crawling through the pasture fence. Shadows clawing doors in the rain. You can hear the hungry groans as they make their way. Barricade the windows, grab that 44. Keep your head low and pray they don't break through. Every 7 days they rise again under the blood-red moon. Can't run to the river or hide in the barn. They'll be coming after you soon. Whoa, blood-red moon. Whoa, they're coming soon. You're all alone, it's been a week. You hear their moans and the door creaks. Guns are loaded, is it enough? Every 7 days they rise again under the blood-red moon. Can't run to the river or hide in the barn. They'll be coming after you soon. Whoa, blood-red moon. Whoa, they're coming soon. Shadows crawling through the pasture fence. Shadows clawing doors in the rain. You can hear the hungry groans as they make their way. Barricade the windows, grab that 44. Keep your head low and pray they don't break through. Every 7 days they rise again under the blood-red moon. Can't run to the river or hide in the barn. They'll be coming after you soon. Whoa, blood-red moon. Whoa, they're coming soon. You're all alone, it's been a week. You hear their moans and the door creaks. Guns are loaded, is it enough? Every 7 days they rise again under the blood-red moon. Can't run to the river or hide in the barn. They'll be coming after you soon. Whoa, blood-red moon. Whoa, they're coming soon. Shadows crawling through the pasture fence. Shadows clawing doors in the rain. You can hear the hungry groans as they make their way. Barricade the windows, grab that 44. Keep your head low and pray they don't break through. Every 7 days they rise again under the blood-red moon. Can't run to the river or hide in the barn. They'll be coming after you soon. Whoa, blood-red moon. Whoa, they're coming
How the hell's it going, everybody? Grumpy Goat 65 at you with some more 7 Days to Die. We are back, and we are having ourselves a little bit of fun. As soon as I can get myself situated here. When we left off the last time, I said, hey, I'm going to go and I'm going to take care of this, and I'm going to go work on the base, and we'll be back for day 7. And I got to realizing it's only day 3 and noon at day 3. So there's still a lot of time left to do a lot of things when we can do those 3 we can do those 3 jobs that we need to do in order to go ahead and get the bicycle knocked out. Still have time to work on the base. We're not going to do anything but take over a POI, so you guys can hang out while we do that. I don't think that that's going to be any type of an issue, so why don't we just go ahead and do that, and you guys can come along with me on it, and we'll see what we can get into as far as trouble. Okay? So that's kind of where we're at, and then we're going to just go ahead and go from there, and we'll see what happens. All right? Have not done anything much. As you can tell, we're kind of still in the same spot. Nothing new to report. So I went into the old Redster there, and I got us 1 job to do. It's a tier 1. Let's see here. I think we need a bone so that we can repair our knife. Let's do that real quick. Make sure that we've got everything up and up on what we need to do. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and repair that. I know we'll get about 1 million of these things while we're doing it, so. Dirty water that we can put into here. Let me see. What we got here? Okay, we've got goldenrod tea. We can make our own sham. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll put this in there. I don't know why it wasn't working, but okay. And we got a shovel. Load it up. Oh, I got some honey. Let's go ahead and just put that there for right now. All right, that's good enough. Let's get over here and work on this job and get some stuff done here. I want to see what all we can get accomplished here. We don't have to be doing anything really extraordinary. We're just starting out, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. Let me go ahead and get this one little page up here that I need to do to have it to look at. And there we go. All right, and off we go like a herd of turtles. Let's see what we can do. So far, we're doing all right with the baton. I'm not freaking out as much as I was. Okay, so there's some water issues now. Where's our swimming pool? We'll go ahead and see if we can't get a drink out of the old pool. Much as we can drink out of that or drink out of the ditch here, we'll do that. Save our jars. All right, let's see. No swamp butt there. Now there's 2. How do we try for 5? Yeah, 1 more. There we go. Cool. Like it when that works. All right, so this is just a retrieve the supplies job, so not going to be too horrific, but you never know. Okay. And do that first. Let's go back out and see if that mailbox has anything in it now. There we go. Tech Planet, that works. And of course, we're hungry now. What, dude? I haven't even got in the house yet and you starting on me. Good morning. How you doing? Oh, a wandering horde. Gotta love that when you're trying to do a job. Let's just start the whole daggum day off right, huh? Yeah. Back myself into a corner. Hey, wait your turn. Alright, got ourselves hungry and stunned. But, all things considered, I think we're alright. Are you the last one on the... No, we got a couple of slow pokes. There we go. Bump them in the noggin, they do alright. There we go. And how you doing? Oh, out of stamina, let you have a free hit. Okay. There we go. Wasn't too bad. And we did that before we had anything to eat. Here we go. Sandwich. We stink, but we do not have dysentery, so we'll take that. Hey there, how's it going, Rising Tide? Glad to see you too. Thank you. Some of us older guys are still around. We are. It's hard to compete with some of the younger folks, but we're here. Now we still do our things. Hell, I get half the chance I can find a group. I still get out there and play D&D if I can. Well, just because you get older doesn't mean you stop playing your games. Yeah. Having lots of fun. I absolutely love this game. Now I got to figure out where in the world. I think we go in through the garage. That makes sense. I mean, we started on the back side, but yeah, let's go here. Let's see here. Okay. Well, I don't think we start here. The door's locked. So we'll see what we got on these guys here real quick. Yeah, we grab that stuff. And of course we don't get a Forged Ahead book. Why in the world would we get what we're asking for? All right, so we have that. I guess it's, yeah, okay. I thought so. Oop, there we go. Okay. We have been in there already. We don't have to deal with that. Let's pop in here and say howdy. And watch the floor go. Go back up just because we're not going where they want us right now. Stop it. Hey, buddy. Careful, the floor's weak. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's see here. I still want to go back up here. Can. Yeah, it's locked. We're not supposed to be here yet. All right. We'll play by their silly games. Let's give ourselves an escape route. What? Come on. No. Get over here. There we go. Stop it. Hey. All right. Let's see here. Whoop. I have one little thing. There we go. Just needed to do a little adjustment. Okay. All right. We're back at it. Bumping and bumping. Let's do it. Check our shelves here. Love being at that stage where everything is important. Whoops. Except for sand right now. Get our hands on a crucible. That'll be different. There's a nice jar. We need that. Hey. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Hey. No. The dehydrates is too much. I'd rather be hungry than thirsty. Hold on to them till we can't. Use them for something else, eh? Okay. No to the corn. Moonshine. We're not drinking that. We know what happened last time. Cooking grill. That's good. We need that. Knew we were going to get some more bones. Okay. So, let's see here. Well, I guess we're going to go up that way. Okay. Double check here. Go ahead and get some cloth. Actually, here, let's use the knife. I need to get that at the level 2 bone knife. Cut through them curtains a little bit better. Oh, don't need the lead. We think we need the nails. Unless they were for... Yeah. I think the nails are for the workstation. So, yes, grab them. Okay. See what we got. Yeah. That's locked. I think that's the one that was on the other side. All right, let's go out here and look for birds. No? Not right now? Okay. Yes. Hello? Ah. Hey, your buddy. I saw him hanging out. Hey. No. No corners. Not putting me in a corners. Okay. Step 2. We're hungry again. Sandwiches do not last very long. All right, let's see. Mud butt? No. All right. Let's tempt fate. And 2 for 2. All right. We'll stink, but you know, at least we're not farting all over the place here, so we'll be all right. Okay, let's see. Cool judges. Explosives. We can do a grenade. And pipe baton, quality 6. You know what that means? The next one we get is woohoo time. Upgrade and out of sight. Okay, so we have our thingamabobber right there. Let's see here. Can I get up here and get it? Yes. All right, so technically we're done, but we don't stop till the loot screams. Guys are up to no good here. Dude, quit running. I do have a gun. I will use it if I need it. Looks like we're doing all right, though. Okay. That'll work. See what we got. Bullet. And foods. What do we got? Nah, don't need that. Chicken soup. That'll help hydrate it. That's good. Extender. Yes. Let's see here. Break you down because I don't need you. The food is good. Okay. I don't see anything that's screaming we have an issue yet, so be nice if we had something for that extender to work with. I mean, it'll work. I think it'll work with the pipe gun, but I'd rather have something better. All right, robotic sledge, quality 1. Well, we don't do the robotic sledge, or at least we don't pay for the robotic sledge. If we find one, fantastic. They're very, very expensive to make. All right. You guys are done with your thing. Nastiness that you have out here. So, let's boogie. Got to check the toilet, didn't I? There could have been a gun in there. All right. Let's get. We'll get this turned in. Where's our bike? Did we take the bike? Holy crap, I think we left the bike sitting there, didn't we? We did. We came out on foot. Forgot I had the bike. Oops. Oh, well. We needed the exercise anyway, right? Let's go, yeah. Actually, I need the exercise. Okay, let's see what we got here. We need our stamina back up. That's why we got the bike, you knucklehead. Let's see here. Okay, wait a minute. Yep. Let's see. So if we go to modify, we can put the extender on. Okay. Which makes us put 22 rounds up in there. All right. That might be enough to keep us from flopping on our faces again. All right. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom.
Afternoon. If you bring, well,
Now you grumpy
guess
old
I'm
fart.
gonna have to pay you. Now
Yes,
that
you
did
are.
it.
Well, we could do the vehicle adventures, or we could take a chance, get the crafting magazine, and it might have vehicle books in it. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's take another job. Clear the zombies out at the Parched residence.
I got
Okay.
some shit work for a fuck. Don't just
Dude.
stand there with your thumb up your ass.
Man,
Get
is
the
he foul
job
mouth.
done.
I mean, I'm a 20-year sailor, and he's woo. All right, got some points to spend. Let's see what we've got. We have 3 points, I think it said. Yeah. And we have our parkour up to level 1. We want that up to level 2. There is level 2. All right. Now we can leave that alone. And intellect is where we're going to go for our... Let's go with our... We can get level 1 position, right? Which gives us 100% cure springs. Yes. So let's do that. And then let's go ahead and take one into advanced engineering to get our... There we go. That will get us help to get us our Forged Ahead books. Okay. All right. So now you can go up there. We cannot make the grilled meat yet. Oh, yes, we can. Sorry, I was wrong. Okay, do that. Do we have any other? We do not. Okay. Let's put some wood down here. Not all of it. Hit the right button there, knucklehead. There we go. All right. Let us unpack the meat. Okay. Grill it. I am the grill master. All right. Now, let's go ahead and try and get some of this stuff out of here and organized a little bit. Okay. What do we need? What do we not need? We need to get rid of that. We should have sold it, but that's okay. Can of sham. We're going to take the blueberry and the salmon. We'll leave the beef and the chicken soup. Put the jar back. Got one there. Okay. Let's see here. We don't necessarily need the wrench. Not drinking that moonshine right now. Okay. So we have 10 jars of goldenrod. That will work. Let's go ahead and open up these books. What do we got here? Bowhunter, bowhunter. Look at here, folks. Come on, show me. I was wrong. It's not the tech planet. There it is. Robotic sledge number 2. Well, are you telling me? All right. What book do we need then? Am I missing something? Does it go to does it go from the All right, so that was the tech that we need, right? Am I correct? Robotics, right? It goes pipe baton. Oh my goodness. No, we got to get up to level 26 before we get to stun baton. So we're stuck at a level 6 pipe baton until we get 26 books. And we're only halfway there. Well, crap on a cracker. That's suckadoodles. All right, well, let's make one then. I was going to wait, but pipe baton, what do we need? We need 3 leather. Let's get it. We got 3 right there. Craft it on out. And we will scrap that one. And just out of curiosity, how many spots? We got 3 spots on that one. Okay. All right. All right. I don't think we've got any modifiers for it yet. We do not. Nothing there. Nothing. Got that one, but we don't need it. We're not anywhere near that range of nastiness. Okay. All right, let's go do this job then. We got food, right? We got food. We got water. Everything else we're good with. All right, let's do it. Where are you at? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it is actually. I think it's an anchor on there, buddy. Sorry, wasn't meaning to ignore you. Actually, I don't know if I can get near the camera, but it is. What it says is, never underestimate an old man who defended our country, U.S. Navy veteran. There's my hat. That was given to me by my lovely wife. Navy sailor as well. I absolutely love it, Ryzen. I absolutely love it. What you doing, man? Are you still in the Navy or are you out already? I actually retired in 2003. My rate was CTO1. I retired as a first class. I was a cryptologic technician, communications. Get out in 95? Okay. Awesome, awesome. What was your rate? Okay. FC? Okay. Oh, wow. Got a little bit of sea time on you then, don't you? I actually did 2 ships. My first ship was the USS Midway CV-45, or excuse me, CV-41, out of Yokosuka, Japan, old World War II aircraft carrier. And ironically, I'm living in the Philippines now, and my second ship was the USS Philippine Sea. A little bit, huh? A little bit of sea time. Yeah. You seen more salt water than you did land, I guarantee it. Would you guys do 3 out, 1 in? I think we go up here. I love having a Navy guy on here. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. All right. You on the Valley Forge? Ah, okay. Oh, what do you want? Bernie? There we go, buddy. Come on. Let's see if this level 6 does any better. Valley Forge. I can't remember. I know I've heard of the Valley Forge, but I can't remember what she was. I cannot remember what she was. Was she a DD? Stop it. Come on. I thought there was a door with. There was. I missed it. Aegis class crew. Okay. That's why I understand it, because Philippine Sea was a Aegis class cruiser. That was a CG-58. I was on her from about the time you got out then. If you said you got out in 95, you were in CG50. Okay, that's right. And you were, I think that was a Valley Forge class, wasn't she the maiden for the class? No, she was Aegis class, the Aegis cruiser, but I thought they had like Valley Forge and then a couple other kind. I could be wrong on that one. I've been out longer than I was in. So I retired in 03. I did 20, and then I've been retired for like 22 now. All right, where are we supposed to be going here? Is it out? Out here. All right. Yeah, I was out of on the Philippine Sea. I was out of Mayport, Florida. Was where I was at. Loved it. I think we're supposed to just drop on down here, so let's do that. There's some food. Another jar. Awesome. And all right, buddy, I see you. A little thump on the noggin. Oh, you're Army, then Navy. Okay. Hoping to retire in a couple of years. Okay. Wow. Army, then Navy. I know, weird thing was I retired from the Navy after 20. You know, and I ran into the same thing that a lot of guys do. You get out, it's like, I don't know how to be a civilian anymore. And got a little bit rough there for a while. I had a family and everything. I actually considered seeing if I could go into the Army, if they would let me go in. I went and talked to a recruiter, and they told me with 20 years of Navy service that they take my age and deduct the service that I had. And I was 35 at the time. So I could have been up to 55 years old, and I would have been able to get into the Army for the one they were telling me. I was like, like, I can't see me being 50 plus and going to Army boot camp. They'd kill me. Luckily, everything straightened out, though, and I was able to maintain and abstain. Yeah, I'm hoping to retire my butt, get my Social Security here at least next year. Get that, and I'll be able to be fully retired. Of course, my wife is Filipino, so that means that I will never actually retire. It just means I'm home more to do other stuff. He definitely keeps me on my toes. There'll be no getting old in my house. Let's see. I don't really need any of that stuff, but we'll go ahead and pop it on there. So where all were you stationed at? All right, let's... Oh. Yeah, I started out going to school and went to Japan. Left Japan, spent a couple of terrible, terrible years in Hawaii. And I left Hawaii, went to Scotland. And caramba. And after Scotland, I went to... Oops, there we go. Oops. Good grief, I'm trying to remember now. I completely forgot where I went. I left Scotland and that's when I went to Mayport, Florida on the ship. And then left the ship and went to... stop it. Went up to Maine, of all places, for a project up there I got selected for. And left Maine and was down at NSA during 9/11. That was my last duty station. So, been around a little bit. Got a couple of nice duty stations there that things kind of worked out for me. Hawaii was really nice. Got to fly around on the staff for a 4-star admiral for a while. Got to go to China and a few places like that. That was really cool. Let's see here. I guess we need to eat something. Getting a little hungry. Well, look at that. Ask for food, get food. And we got 2 of them there pies. We'll go ahead and eat them taters first. Come on, come on, come on. Right. And I don't see... I ate a... Oh, that's right. I ate the potatoes. I didn't eat the... Let's eat one. Might as well. Let's go ahead and stink the joint up. There we go. We'll drink this red tea also. That'll help. All right. Okay. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Go. All right. Well, I guess we found the loot. Don't need that. I think we already have gloves on, don't we? Yes, we do. Rogue gloves or assassin gloves. Let's see. Attack speed versus lock picking speed. Medium armor. Light armor. I tell you what, I'm going to wear them. I'm going to wear the ones we got on now. So let's modify this. Take that off. All right. Oh, okay. You were in San Diego? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, IT is basically what I did. My job over the time that I was in changed a lot. I started out as a communicator, you know, sitting there typing and receiving sending and receiving messages out in a little box with no windows. And let's see here. I'm trying to fix these guys. Okay. And by the time I got done, I was a network engineer, you know, building networks and crap like that. So did a little bit of IT. Wanted to be a programmer, but just did not have the knack for it. But did get to work the networks at the as a contractor. Once I got out of the Navy, I got a job over at the J. Edgar Hoover building in Washington, D.C. Was a contractor there for a couple of years. Built a couple of their networks. I love IT work. It's frustrating as hell when it's not working right, but it's a lot of fun when you figure it out. It was one of the things with our job was we did tech control, so we were trying to keep the circuits up and everything. And that was fun. It was always something different, you know. You didn't get pigeonholed into one thing, so I truly enjoyed that. But the old contract expired, and we've moved on to other things. Let's see here. I'll keep the plastics. And we'll just keep it all. I think we'll be all right. Now, did I run over here again without the bike? No, we got up there. Okay. That is a clear the area, so let's find out what we got to get. How about a gun? No, of course not. All right, so we fell down, went boom. And we got something back upstairs. I guess we got to go find. We have not taken care of business all the way. So see if we can get inside. I think we have any steroids? Nope, we're a little banged out. Yeah, it is. It's always changing. Yeah, it's well. They created a new rate just as I was retiring. Like I said, I was a CTO, and they created a new one because our job had mutated so much. They created a new rating. It was a CTN, which was going to be networking guys, and then you also had the the original job that I did. And I told them, I said, nope, I'm going to go ahead and retire with what I started as. So I did not take the new rating. Oh, come on. And I'm much happier for it. I mean, it was nice to go out the same way I came in. Let's see here. So are you still in the VA hospital then at the IT department? Let's see. Well, got to find out where these guys are at that I'm supposed to be beating up on. I can't find them. Keep falling through the floor. Come on. Eh, just like real life here. All fat and breathing hard. All right. I'm gonna have to try and find another way because the floor is lava. All right. So I can't believe we didn't get attacked by a dog, but I'll be happy about it. I just did a complete runaround, didn't I? Knucklehead. All right, here. Beat the door down in. Ah, awesome. Guys at the VA do not get enough credit. A lot to deal with. Get cranky old farts like me in there. We forget to be nice sometimes, so I appreciate that you put up with it. Take care of our guys. And that includes the IT guys. They're just as important because nobody likes standing around when their computer the system goes down. All right, so I got that chick taken care of. I think that's everything. Been there almost 18 years. Wow. I that's what I had told myself I was going to do when I got out. It's like, all right, well, I did 20 years here. I'll just do 20 years at the next place I get hired at. It didn't work that way. So being able to stick around there for 18 years is awesome. And you said you're in Virginia. What part? Are you in like the Norfolk area? Let's see. Let's see. All right, we got everything. Let's get out of here while we still got enough time. Maybe we can get it back with enough time to turn this thing in. I mean, we're hurting as far as our weight. Read that. Yeah, see if we can get there and drop some of this stuff off. I don't know if we'll make it or not. I want to try and get the final job so we can knock out the tier 1 and go find Jen. But right now, we are panting like an old man, a fat man on a treadmill. You're in Missouri. Dude, St. Louis or Jeff City? I actually graduated from high school in a little town called Steelville, Missouri. Right off of the interstate. About 9 miles away from a town called Cuba. I think we were about an hour and a half from St. Louis. Near 30 miles from Rolla, about 30 miles, I think, from Rolla, the University of Rolla, UMR. But yep, I graduated from high school as a Steelville Cardinal. Back in 1983. Like, wow. Seems like forever ago. You're south of St. Louis. Okay. Okay. Awesome. I was never there when I was old enough to really know the area very much. I mean, I remember where I was growing up, you know, I had St. James, Rolla,
Listen,
places like that.
Bitch. Well, look here, boys.
All right.
We got ourselves a real life hero.
Let's see
And
here.
now, He wants to be paid.
Do the tech planet or just do the crafting? Oh, I guess we got our bicycle already. That's why we didn't run around with the bicycle. We didn't have it yet. I'm sitting there trying to get the bicycle and wondering why I can't find my bicycle. I never claimed to be a smart man.
I'm gonna make you an offer you can't. Word of advice.
All right.
Next time, bathe before coming to a job interview.
I did. I bathe every time I eat something. Cannot believe I was running around trying to find my bicycle when I was trying to get the bicycle. Yeah. You graduated. Okay, so you're my age then. Awesome. Yeah. I was going to wait until 65 to retire, and then the more I thought about it, I was like, no, I'm going to get it while it's still here. Okay, got the bicycle. And we have our new job, so let's go ahead and drop some of this stuff off. And let's see here. Okay. Now, graduated in 84. You're 1 year younger than me. Let's see here. I actually only went half my senior year. I left early to go into boot camp. Okay. Let's see. Are we one short of the light pistol? Okay. I think we are one short of getting bacon and eggs. I think we're one short of getting the workstation. Let's see here. Workstations. What do we got here? Yes, 10 will get us the workbench. All right. We are not doing the dew collector, so that's redonkulous. Let's see here. All right. Let's. Oh, that's the food container that I'm trying to maintain as food. Let's see here. Get rid of that and that. Oh. All right. New box. I'm not in a big hurry to get to Jen because she'll just be closed when we get there anyway. She's 2 kilometers away, so it'll be a minute, but let's just take a minute and get a couple of goodies put down here. There we go. All right, so now that can go in. That. Don't need that or that. Don't really need the machete parts. We'll sell those off, but we'll go ahead and get them in there for right now. We'll just do a big sell at one time.
Thank God it's almost closing time.
Yeah.
I've had enough bullshit for one day.
Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Boy, look at all that stuff we threw in the food. I say we, I mean me. Oh, take those with us. Jars can stay. Oops, sorry. Cooking pots can stay. Wrong place. Okay. Put you there. You there. Okay. And then double check, see if there's anything that can go in there. There is. Then pop goes the weasel here. Oh, I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. Come on in anytime, okay? You doing 7 Days to Die on your channel? Okay. Wild West. Oh, man. I wish I could do mods on console. I really do. But you have a great one. Yeah, pop on and talk to me, buddy, all right? Talk to you anytime here, and I will try and find you and do a follow for you. Do a sub on you.
Trader Rick is now closed.
I do appreciate it, man. I really do. Be safe, and thank you for what you're doing for us. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see here. Put that in there as well. Don't need the wrench, but we'll put it over there. Okay. Did I? That's a leaf, though. It's not the gel, right? Actually, well, I don't think we can make the band. I know I'm bouncing around a lot right now. Let me see what medical is up to. Boom. Medical. We can do... Okay, we can do the bandages. Okay. You too, buddy. Appreciate you stepping in. I sure do. You have a great one, man. Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to take these guys. See if they're... How many do I need to make? Oh, it's just a seed. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. It's just the seed. I thought it was the leaves. So I was going to go ahead and make up a concoction for some more bandages. But we'll be all right. Okay. Let's hit it. We have a bicycle. Let's use it. 2 kilometers away. Let's go play with Jen. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Well, might be over here close to where we're building the base at, so that'd be nice. Hey, how's it going there, Health? Or is that Heathen Bunny? Yes, Heathen Bunny. How's it going? I like to make sure I get the names right. It's going pretty good right now. We're finally got our bicycle. We're going to come over here and see what Jen's got going on. See what kind of town we got around there. I'm hoping that she's actually closer to the base than that we want to build than old knucklehead here. So that way we can hang out at Jen and work on the base at the same time. Oh, this doesn't look good. I think we're gonna... Are we going through the snow? Okay. What you up to, Heathen? Bunny's fine? Okay. Okay. Bunny it is. Yeah, I'm hoping that she's close too. It looks like I'm going to have to go through the snow. I took the biome progression off. I do it when it goes with a big update, but it's a major pain in the butt other than that. So, you know, you do it that one time and go from there. Just woke up. Oh. Where in the world you at? Because it's 5 o'clock in the morning here. Or are you working nights? Or up at night? I don't know. I can't remember half the time. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. here. We're waking up and getting the day started. Hopefully, balls a nice cup of coffee. 2 in the afternoon there. Okay. You're a night owl? I am too. I am too. Let's see. 2 p.m. Okay. Does that put you over on the... Does that put you over on the West Coast? Well, they're about... No, it'd be 1 p.m. if you're on the West Coast. But you're probably close to that, maybe Midwest. I'm assuming, of course, that you're in the States. I could be wrong. Southwest. Okay. Okay. I was somewhat close. There we go. There's the snow. All right. So, yeah. We have the snow and we have the burnt forest all together. All right. Over there in the Southwest. Did you guys get hit by that storm? Or were you able to sneak through that one? I know most of the states got hit. My son is in Tennessee. That's where I was at the last time I was in the States. And he got a bunch of freezing rain, but it didn't stick around. It kind of melted off already. They were saying he was going to get 16 inches of snow, and it turned out they just got a little bit of freezing rain. All right, so we're going to be over here, Jen, with the little bit of time on our hands, so we're gonna have to try and get ourselves into trouble here. And the low's been in the 40s. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, I'm over here in the Philippines where our lows are in the mid 70s. In fact, we had a nice little storm come through and it got down to, I think, 78 degrees, and my wife was putting a jacket on because she was cold. And I just could not believe it. Out for a walk, and I'm the only one that's not wearing a sweater or a hoodie. I'm like, you guys are nuts. As it gets up to 80, 90 degrees here on a daily basis. Well, I'm glad you missed out on that storm then. Do they really? Yeah, I was when I was in the military, I was stationed in Key West, Florida, and I was also stationed in Hawaii, and I ran into the same things there, that it would get like 60s and 70s, and people, they would lose their mind, man. It's like, oh, it is so cold. It's so cold. I've always been somebody who likes like having seasons. So it's a little strange being over here. You have 2 seasons. You have hot and you have wet. That's about it. But definitely enjoy it. Nice not being cold. Ooh, okay. Can I get you? Can I get you without everybody in the area getting you? Not if I don't hit you. Up a little bit then. Oh, stand still, please. All right, there we go. Thank you for standing still for the guy with the bad shot. Of course, yeah, I'm gonna bring every single zombie around. It's mine. Get away from it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You and I are gonna talk here. There we go. See? Should have left it alone. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured you're probably around the Arizona, Utah area. You can still get snow if you want. You just got to go up to the mountains, right? Oh, crap. I'm running around here stinking. I need to find some water. And I need to pack this stuff up. There we go. All right. Yeah, northern coastlines are ridiculous. I was born in Oregon. My dad would move us between Oregon and Missouri about every 4 years. So I got to see kind of both. Missouri winters get pretty cold. And where we're at in Oregon, it didn't get very much snow. We were in a desert. Oops. But you could go to it whenever you wanted. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. But it's a dry heat, right? And actually, that dry heat does make a difference. It really does. Like I said, growing up in Missouri and Oregon, the summers in Oregon would be the same temperature as the summers in Missouri, but the humidity would make the difference. I mean, 90 degrees in Missouri, and you're ready to pass out. 90 degrees in the state in Oregon, yeah, it just felt a little hot on the shoulders. Wasn't that bad. Favorite place that I've lived is, wow. To be honest with you, I've lived in a lot of places. We moved around quite a bit. I lived in Missouri, Oregon. I have lived in North Carolina. I lived in Virginia, and also in Tennessee. Wow. I'm gonna get myself killed here. I'm on fire now. Come on. Yep. All right. All right. Well, we got that part of it to take care of. And you know, honestly, really? Yep. I knew it. That thing was feral, and there's nothing I can do with them when they're feral like that. But I enjoyed Oregon, but it got. I don't want to get political or anything. The Oregon I grew up in is not there anymore. But scenery wise, I loved Oregon. But my best memories honestly come from Missouri. That's where I went to high school and whatnot. Yeah, I'm just out here trying to get myself killed now. There we go. Yeah. But like I said, high school memories are there in Missouri. In the military, I lived in Key West, Florida. I lived in Jacksonville, Florida. And I also lived overseas as well. But if I had to go back to the States and I could only live in another feral, man. If I could only live in one of those states, honestly, I probably would pick Jacksonville, Florida. It's a big city that doesn't feel like a big city. And you're right there at the Georgia border, so you still get a little cool in the wintertime, and you get nice and warm in the summertime, you know. So it's just better weather, and I kind of like Florida. I've spent a lot of time there in my career, so I guess that's probably why I'm living where I'm at. It's probably why I'm living where I'm at, because I like the warmer weather. Get a little bit of humidity here, but it's not terrible. Don't think I'm going to be able to get this without killing everything in the area. Let's see here. He's probably going to come at me. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I knew it. Come on. Y'all get away from my dinner. Who else? This is one of the annoying parts of this game, but it's a part I absolutely love. I love the fact that you kill an animal now and the zombies will come up on a fresh kill and forget you even exist. And they go for that fresh kill. I love that part of it. I also use it to my advantage too. If I can kill an animal and get the zombies after the animal so they don't come after me, I'll do it. Right, let's get some grilled meat made up. There we go. Yeah. Hey, especially with a bone knife. What the heck do you think you're doing? Come on. Yeah. More meat for the pot. Fine. Yeah, it's cool. Be right in the middle with the bone knife though, man. It just takes forever to skin and everything. It's like, ugh. And they eat half of it by the time you get done. Okay, I hear somebody. Oh. Well, let's just get all the meat going here. Ah, if I can hit it. I never had a snake run away from me before. Then again, I've never had so much trouble trying to hit one. Really? There we go. Wow. I'm a much better shot than that. I really am. Now, one thing I found out about that little trap I like to send, I even got a little short on my channel because it's like it didn't work. But I saw on one of my bases, I saw screamers off in the distance. So I shot a pig trying to distract the screamers so they wouldn't scream at me, and they just completely ignored it and came for me. So I guess that was more important. All right, got 12. Let's see here. While I'm doing this, let's take a look. See, it's a... We're 1.7 kilometers away from the base, so that throws us way out there. But we're at day 4. Yeah, we can play around here for a little bit before we have to go back and try and work on the base. Figured day 5, day 6. We'll go out and try and find us a POI to use as a base. I'm trying to build up some ammo, but not working. I'm trying to get a hold of a pistol. If I can get a pistol for the horde, then I'll be happy, but I don't think a stun baton is going to do us a whole lot of good when we're trying to fight the horde off. I usually use a spear, but I have a rifle that is a one-shot that takes a half an hour to load. See if we can't get a hold of a pistol somehow. So nothing inside of that. Let's go ahead. I was going to build a campfire. I don't know if we want to stick around here or not. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and put the meat in there. And get it out of the way. Got some mushrooms. I know we've got eggs back there at the base. So we can make some bacon and eggs and give us some food. We're ready for that. But let's get gin opened up first. Okay. Let's see here. I got coffee and iced tea. I can't figure out which one I want to drink. My father would drink hot coffee on a summer day. He was born and raised in Missouri. And he would drink hot coffee, hot black coffee on a summer day. And I'm like, Dad, you are absolutely out of your dadgum mind for drinking coffee. He's like, nope. Coffee makes me hot, makes me sweat. And when I sweat, then the wind blows on my t-shirt, it cools me off. It's like, his logic was dizzying, that's for sure. He was an old sailor too. That was his thing. Drink coffee. He didn't care. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. I have to have my coffee in the morning when I get up. It just is. Oh, come on. Killing me here. Literally. All right. Yeah, but I drink, and I'll drink hot coffee and cold coffee too. I'll drink both of them. I'm cool with it, but I don't drink black coffee. I've never been able to do that. It's just, I like coffee flavored, but I don't like black coffee flavored, if that makes any sense at all. Let's see here. I have one painkiller. I'm going to hold off on using that one to get my strength or my health back up. Oops. Hit the wrong button. There we go. What is... We got one repair kit. Okay, we'll use it. Repair that. It does. Oh, I have to have my coffee. I'm sorry. Guys on the ship used to tease me all the time. Tell me I didn't drink coffee. I drank a hot milkshake. But it works. It's what I like. How did I start streaming? Honestly, I just was watching everybody doing it, and I'm here and I'm retired, you know. Well, I say I'm retired. My wife keeps me busier than anything, but I have always liked playing video games. and I was watching the guys were doing it, and like, well, that'd be something to keep me busy, and then something I might enjoy doing. And it turns out I do. I mean, I've been told that I never shut up anyway, so why not just get a microphone in front of me and start doing it? So I just kind of looked it up, was watching what some of the guys were doing, and I was like, well, that's kind of interesting. I wonder how you do that. And I asked my son, I was like, dude, what do you got to do in order to stream? And he's like, well, Dad, you got an Xbox. He said, you just need the Xbox and the internet. He said, you can start streaming, get a YouTube account. So I did a YouTube account, and I did a Twitch account. And it turned out Twitch is the easiest one to get started on. You make a Twitch account and instantly you can start streaming. So I just started looking at that, was looking at some of the things that the guys were doing, and I created a Twitch account, said, what the hell? Let's see what happens. And I started streaming with the Xbox, no camera. The only thing I had was the Xbox headphones that I got right now, and it has a microphone attachment to it. I got those. It was, I think, $40 or something like that. And I got on there and I was like, well, let's see what happens. And I started a stream, and I got on there and I just started talking like I had somebody I knew was right there on the other side of the TV, and just started talking and jacking my jaws. And as I did that, it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe I can do this or that, and started looking at some of the things that the other guys were doing and trying to do a little bit of research on it. We're almost ready to go. And, one thing led to another. Next thing you know, I'm like, okay, well, I can use your phone to set up Twitch, and you can do a couple little things on that to tweak your stream. And then, then I was like, okay, well, how do I get the quality on my stream better? Because it was really grainy using the Xbox. It's not the best in the world. So I was looking at that, and I was like, okay. So my wife had told me to go ahead, and we got a cheapo laptop, a little Dell laptop. And I put OBS on that, which is a streaming software. It's fantastic. So I was doing that, and I was like, okay, well, that quality got a little bit better. And then I was like, well, I see everybody talking about, you can stream without a capture card. I was like, what the hell's a capture card? So I started looking at that, looking up capture cards, and then found out what they were like. So, I bought a $20 capture card, attached it to my laptop, and the quality of my video went phenomenally, much better. So I was doing that, and then I was like, okay, and I was looking at this and looking at that, and then I was like, okay, well, let me get a microphone then. Maybe that'll be kind of cool. And then I got a microphone, and I was using that. I was like, oh, this microphone sucks. And I looked it up and found out, yep, got the wrong kind of microphone. You need a dynamic microphone to knock out all the background noise and everything like that. Doing all of that, and then eventually decided I would scare the world and put my face out there and let everybody see the grumpy old man. So then I got a camera and worked on that, and then that led me to looking at how to do a transparent background with the green screen. So, it teaches all sorts of things like that, Well, and then next thing you know, I went and bought a green screen. There we are with the green screen. So, that's what it is. But, just a lot of guys started at boredom. I don't do it because I want to make money doing it. It's, the way I look at it like that is, one, my age. I'm an old fart. Two, I'm really late to the game, It's really, really hard to get monetized. You have to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think you get, with 500, you can get to where you can do like super chats and stuff like that. But you have to get, 1,000 to to actually get monetized with ads and stuff like that. And then on Twitch, you have to get 25 subscribers. You know. I appreciate you. I get grumpy, but you know, it's usually because the game is messing with me. And I do apologize to everybody on a regular basis. I am a 20-year sailor. I do swear, and I am trying not to. But when I get excited, I might say something that might not be kid friendly. But yeah, it's just, it kind of progresses, you know, once you get started. Yeah, it did. They changed it around a lot to make it. I mean, because there was too many people were starting to make money, you know. And if you didn't jump on it at the very beginning, like these guys like Mr. Beast and, you know, these guys that are just humongous, you know, they started out when it was first going, you know. I just, you know, you don't get to get in on that. So, you know, kind of late to the party. It can be done. There's guys that are still doing it. There's, okay, good. Well, like I said, I don't swear on purpose, but I can't help it. It's part of my language, you know. But you got these guys. I was watching. Still not. This guy Burnt Peanut. He made an avatar and started going out, but he's hilarious. So, you know, it can be done. You just got to have that niche, I guess. You know. Yeah. Yeah, and so do I ever think I'll be up there in that level? No. But at this point, honestly, I'm not doing it to ever think about making any money. I'm doing it because I honestly do like it. You know, I get on here, run my mouth, play my games, you know. It satisfies both of my itches, you know. I get to play my games and I get to keep my jaws from rusting shut. There we go. Let's go see what kind of books Miss Jen has. Or to you two. Okay. There we go. I was hoping she'd have a pistol. I'm wanting a pistol bad, so I'll never get one. Really want one for the horde that makes... I don't want that cornmeal, that's for sure. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got one guy that I follow on his streams. Just kind of found him by random. He got like 700 subscribers, and he's been doing it for, I think 2-3 years. I mean, he's real close, but it's hard to build up those subscribers, you know. So for me, it's like I see one person get oil can. Where in the world was there an oil can that I missed? Oh, squeaky. But yeah, as small as I am right now, one subscriber is like, that's a big deal, you know. It's like, holy cow. You know, I'll run and tell my wife, look, I got 2 subscribers. And she's like, okay, good, you know. You know, the next time you look up to, you know, you look at your channel, you get ready to do something, you look at the channel, and you've lost 2 subscribers. It's like, oh man, what'd I do wrong? Well, it's the fun part about it. It's the hectic part about it too, you know. And a lot of people, they tell you, just don't look at your subscriber count. It's like, how can you not, you know? Yes. For my jaw. Ah, yes. Absolutely. Wizard of Oz, yes. Yeah. Well, yeah. I kind of thought that's what you were talking about. I thought maybe it was for the squeaky doors, but yeah, I forgot. I had told you to keep my jaws from rusting shut. I'm old. It happens. I forget stuff. A little bit of honey. Do I have somebody inside here? I don't think I left the door open, did I? Oh, I did. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, I have there's a little bit of a delay on here. I've never been able to find a way to get the delay to not happen. I haven't seen any streamers that find a way to get rid of it either. Just from monitoring. So sometimes I will miss the reference. Just hang out though. We'll get it figured out. All right, let's go over here and talk to Mama Jen. See what I don't want that. See what Mama Jen's got here, and yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm what I understand. It's just a constant thing. Okay. All right,
that
Jen.
didn't take long. Nice work.
We'll just go ahead and we'll take the crafting bundles. All right, let's see here. Well, level 3, level 1. You're level 2, so we'll sell. All right, let's sell a couple of things here.
Dive into my inventory.
Dive into your inventory. Yes, ma'am, we will. There we go. Get rid of that corn. Get rid of the radiator. How did I get started with 7 days? Oh my goodness. Now that there is a story. Well, I'd say it's a story. I have been playing 7 Days to Die. Oh my goodness. Want a job with you? You know what? Let's take a job. Fetch and clear it to Jericho. Big buns? Yeah.
I've got a bit of a problem. Do hurry. I have a protection payment coming.
I have roughly almost 4,000 hours playing 7 Days to Die. Back a long time ago when I used to have oh crap. Of course there's a wandering horde. Back when I used to have a PC. I got on Steam. I found Steam by accident. And I got on there and I found this game by accident because it said it was a zombie apocalypse game. And when I started playing the 7 Days to Die, it was before they had motorcycles. The map was, each one of the biomes was separated by a canal. So you'd cross a canal and that would take you to the next biome. It was way, 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 way old. And I've had the game since I think it was less than a year old when I first started playing it. And then, life happens, married and kids and everything like that, and having different priorities and whatnot. And, computer died. Laptop died, so couldn't afford to get another one. So couldn't play it for a while. Fort Bites, okay. Couldn't play it for a while, and, this and that and one thing or another. And then I got a game, finally was able to get another computer. I got a gaming laptop and I was able to play again. I was on playing that. And I got up to where they had just implemented drawbridges. And I was like, finally. I was like, drawbridges are awesome. I like building bases, and it's like, that's going to be cool. And then my laptop died. Like, well, crap. Gifted it to you at the end of Alpha 20, and so I play it with him. Okay. Yeah, oh. Yeah, some people don't like the restarts. I don't mind it. I mean, especially now that I'm streaming, honestly, I'll get to the point, it's like, all right, after like day 40 or so, your weapons are starting to turn purple, and you're starting to get your armor, and you've gotten the 4x4. It's like, okay, now what? You start to get a little bit bored, So you have to do them resets to start a whole new game, you know, and I don't mind. You know, like I said, I played right up to the point where they did the drawbridges on when I had my laptop, and then it died, and then I couldn't. Then the next thing I got to play was the legacy version on console, which was not even to that level that I was at on the laptop. You know, so I really missed out on it, and I had to play that for God, what 3-4 years. They told us they'd never do it. They never let the console would never get updated, but that was the version they had. And then they came out with 1.0, and it's like, dude, I'm telling you, it was like the happiest damn day of my life in a long time. You know, I absolutely love this game. So they can do resets all they want. I don't mind. I don't mind starting off fresh. Yeah, he only plays with his friend. Yeah, I did that for a long time as well. I will get on and play with my son. He has a game set up. But he's got his own life now, and you know, getting on with dad is not a priority. And I totally get that. You know. So I get on with him when I can. I enjoy playing with other people. But I also kind of like the solo part of it. Where you at? There you go. I get on there and play with my son. The first thing I do is I run away from him and build my base somewhere else. You know? It's like, I'm still here with you, but I'm going to go build my own base. I don't want to build a base together. You know, I always have different designs. And of course, he always makes me look bad. I always build my square boxes, but this one I'm going to try and do a little different. I'm trying to build a little bit of a different base to see if I can't do something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. There's that delay again. You have to let me know what Y means. You know, because I could be answering the wrong thing. But yeah, I don't know. It depends on my mood as far as what I like to, you know, what I like to do, and if I like to play with somebody else or like to play solo. You know, kind of whatever I'm in the mood for, and honestly, you know, it's hard to find that right person to play online with too. You know, a husband, wife, son, daughter, you know, mom, dad kind of a thing. That always works best because you know that person. Man, trying to get on and play with a stranger, you got two different play styles. It's like, oh, why do I run from him? Just because I want a little bit of separation of the bases, because he likes to do his thing. I like to do my thing. Yeah, and we built them before where we've built half and half bases. You know, we'll take the bases, split it in half, and he builds his thing over there, and I build my thing, and you know, it always looks like somebody that you know, built a 4-star hotel on the side of a shack. Because he shows me up so daggum bad, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I did a series where I found a bunker and I took that one over. That one was a lot of fun. Having that bunker down there, just gutted it out. Actually just had the crypts, I think, were just one of the options I had there. Don't know if you saw last episode or not. I found the family bunker, which is a small bunker, and I'm going to use that as the bottom to the base. It can be like, I guess you could call it the dungeon or whatever. All right. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me. There it is. You guys leave. Yeah, we've done that before too. We've done that a couple of times. Like, all right, you go do your thing, I go do my thing. Build what you can build, get what you can get. We'll keep it co-op for a while, and then it's like on day, say like day 10 or day 15, we'll pick a day, and it's like, okay, on that day, everything goes PvP, and we're allowed to attack each other. Yeah. Another snake. Yeah, so we'll do that. And invariably, he always outbuilds me in there, and we'll say, all right, let's go. I don't have any idea where he's at, and then he will just come in and smoke me. He's a little turd, honestly. He's really good at it. Every once in a while, though, the old man gets him. I sneak up on him every once in a while, and I'll change the tactics on him, and he doesn't know how to handle it. I'm gonna get this thing broke down here. Let this idiot come after me. Maybe you'll come. Yeah, come on. There. Got more than one of you. Okay. Come on down. There we go. Hump your noggin a little bit. All right, come on down, Bubba. Are you done? No, you get back up. All right. Whoops, missed. There we go. All right. Okay. Get a bite to eat here. Let's see. How about some salmon? Okay. I think there's still snakes left in here. I gotta remember where the world we were at. Okay. I'm running around in circles. Let's get it together here, knucklehead. Okay, did we come down here? Or did we go up here? We came down here. Okay. All right, now I know where I'm at. Thank you. This way. This way. Say hello. Pistol? Lockpicks. We'll take them. All right, so up here we go. I think we're done with the snakes. Take a look. Oh, nope. All right. Not quite done with the old snakiness. Okay, and then we will rinse and repeat on the meat. Hey, I'm a poet, didn't even know it. Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. Hey guys. Let's see if we can keep it here at the doorway, all right? Whoop. Wasted energy. There we go. Okay. Go with the knife, because we need a little bit of stamina help. All right. I think we'll be all right. We got tagged a little bit, but I think we're okay. Come on, Bubba. I think we got an outside infiltrator trying to get through. Now, we still have to retrieve the supplies. I don't think we missed them. So. All right. A cement mixer. There we go. Workbench. We are styling. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Got that. So now all we have left is to clear this place out. And we will have done a level 2. Nothing wrong with tier 2. Grab some wood here real quick. All right. Let's see. Double check my stuffiness. Make sure everything is good. We are still on track. Styling and profiling. Anything in there? No. Ah, medicine. Medicine. Ooh, that was a good one. Hog, we're gonna go ahead and take that right now. I know it's for ranged, but I have a feeling. Okay. Vehicle book. Somebody's running. On the other side of here, is that what they're at? I think they are. Ouch. Oh, I ran into a spike. I thought something was biting me. All right, let's go ahead and knock this down. Get these guys out of the way, because I don't want them running up and hitting me in the back. Yeah, a snake in here. Yep. Dadgummit. Another snake coming to get us. Come on, let's do this. All right. Are you done? What about the snake? Okay. Well, we might have killed that snake. At least it's quiet now. Back to what we were doing. Snake in my boot. Yeah. Woody. There's a snake in my boot. It looked like it was trying to crawl in my boot, too. Let's see here. All right. We're getting a little bit of that armor stuff. Let's see. Cook and grill. All right, so we are hungry and thirsty. Dun, 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 dun. Drink that. And I guess we'll go ahead and eat the pie. Okay, we got... Did I bring the sandwiches? Or did I leave the sandwiches at home? I did. In the world, can't have a picnic without the sandwiches. All right, we're good there. So we still have to kill some things off. We have not yet found the final loot, so let's... Oh, great. Now we get a storm. Well, it's the first one. It's funny, you know, like I tell people, I'm over in the Philippines, and my wife is, of course, is Filipino. And the difference in the culture sometimes is hilarious. Sometimes it's a real pain, but for most of the time, the difference in cultures is kind of funny. It's like, I never ate so much rice in my life as I do now. But on the other side of that, back to what we're talking about sandwiches, I have managed to get my wife addicted to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You know, I explained to her that peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are something that American kids grow up on. It's our version of their dried fish and rice, you know, kind of thing. So now I'll catch my wife. She'll be, she'll get up at night and she's going to go do something in the house real quick. And then she'll sneak in the cabinet and she'll grab a couple of pieces of bread. She'll put peanut butter on there and she'll throw some jelly on it. And she'll be sitting there at the table watching her phone. I'll get up in the middle of the night, come out there, and she's sitting there and she tries to hide it. I'm like, what the hell are you hiding the fact that you're eating food for? Especially peanut butter and jelly. Are you kidding? That's what those are for. Like where I grew up, peanut butter and jelly, you take that and you get a glass of milk with it. Ain't anything much better than that. Let's go upstairs here. But she also has got me hooked on things, so I got a couple of dishes over here that are just insanely yummy. Okay, let's see here. All right, now we got a window open there. Does that mean we got to go outside? Man, I hope not. Hop in here real quick. All right, I think we found the loot and everybody else. Yep. Oh, wow. Fell in behind me? I don't think so. Say hello to my little friend. Come on, Mama, get on up. Finish you up this way. Ah, there we go. The satisfaction. All right. So. All right. So, Bunny, are you stay-at-home mom? You go to work? I mean, stay-at-home mom works at home. Don't get me wrong, I know that. But do you have an occupation as well, other than staying home and being the awesome wife that every man wants? All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see here. There we go. Oh. All right. Oops. Almost forgot the sham wheel. You have a job? Oh, cool. What do you do? Hey, another pie. Yum, and a jar. Those are good. All right. Let's see who's knocking on the door here. Ah, there you are. Hey, jackass, I'm over here. There you go. Ah, see? Got in a big old hurry, and what did it get you? Face full of pipe. All right, let's go. That's fine. You don't have to apologize to me. I love the fact that you're here hanging out with me. Talk as often or as little as you want. Not going to shut me up, that's for sure. One thing about it, I do not know how to shut my pie hole. There we go. Whoops. I was out there getting beat up by the storm. And what kind of pets do you have? Do you have the puppy pets? Do you have the kitty cat pets? I hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Not doing what you want to do. But, like I said, you know, that's one of the sucky parts of being an adult. Sometimes we don't get to do what we want to do, but at least we get to do something, you know? So. The hooligan kind. My, I don't have any pets in the house right now because my wife and I decided to be a late bloomer again for some reason and had a child late in life. So I have a 2-year-old daughter running around in the house. So we have not gotten any pets yet. Just because I want to wait until she's a little bit older. She always wants to go pet the puppies and the kitties and stuff, but we're waiting a little bit for that, you know. But my son just got him a cat from a friend. Didn't realize the cat was a mouser. So now my son keeps waking up to presents. Because the cat can go in and out as it wishes. So he wakes up and there are fresh presents at the foot of the bed when he wakes up. It's like, Dad, look what I found. Dad, look what I did. 3 dogs and 3 cats. All right, there you go. Even it out. Even it out. Now, I don't know cat breeds very well, but I do know dog breeds a little bit. So, what have you got for the 4-legged doggy varieties? I myself, in the past, have had a Shar Pei, Siberian Husky, Pugs, and the last dog I had that my son has taken for me is half Jack Russell Terrier and half Foxhound. So a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of stupid. How old am I? I'm old. I'm 61 right now. I was 59 when my daughter was born. It was a discussion that my wife and I had. She's younger than me, but she's not. It's not like I went out and married some 18-year-old girl or anything like that. She is an older lady. She was honestly at the edge of not being able to have children for her age. Had resigned herself to say she was just going to be an old maid from now on. But we met. Everything was the way it was supposed to be, and we got blessed with a little baby. And she is absolutely the best mommy in the whole world. She absolutely adores that little girl. But yeah, I'm 61. But my mind is 20, if that makes any sense. 3 Husky Shepherd litter mates. Wow. Yeah, I have 3 children. My son and my oldest daughter do not live with me. My oldest daughter is 22. My son just turned 20. They both live in Tennessee. My daughter is currently pregnant, so I get to be a grandpa, which is going to be really weird, having a daughter and a granddaughter that are 3 years apart. But it'll be kind of cool. And my son has he's working in a okay, good, the storm's done. My son is working in an auto body shop. Well, he works in the shop, but he works in the junkyard part of the shop. So he goes out and gets the parts for them to rebuild cars with after they've been crashed. How do I get out of here? You telling me there's no door on this level? Wow. All right, let's try it again here. Is it that window? Oh, fine, we'll just do it this way. Yeah, so kind of restarted, but honestly, it keeps me young. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Everything, it keeps me young, and my wife does not let me sit around the house. She keeps me very busy. So that keeps me active, so I don't sit here and play games all the time. Well, get out and get a little exercise. I'm still a fat nugget, but we're working on it. Okay, we are out. And the storm is done. Let's see here. You're 31? Okay. You are right in that prime time. Old enough to be able to do what you want. Young enough to have the energy to do it. I still do all right, though. For my age, it gets you every once in a while. It's like, it's hard for me to think about. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, yeah, I know. I said, that was 40 years ago. It's like, holy crap on a cracker. I don't feel like I'm old enough to be talking to about anything 40 years ago. Like, no. Okay. I don't think I can put that mod on the baton. I think I already looked at one. Let's see. No. Dadgummit, that sucks. Can I put it on here? No. Cannot put it on the knife either. Well, crap. All right. Let's see here. All right. So what do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I look at it like that. There's no good jobs. There's no bad jobs. There's just jobs, you know? I've done a little bit of every dadgum thing. Right before I came over here, I was working for a company putting down asphalt and decorative asphalt. And at my age, shoveling asphalt sucked. All right, let's turn this in. See what we got here. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, Jin, here we go.
Don't spend it all in one place. But if you do, just make sure it's here.
Tech junkie, gunpowder. We got a Ford coming up. I gotta get that ammo. Food runner, okay. Oh, so you kind of did a little bit of everything, huh? Food runner, mine work, huh? Wow. That would be interesting. I don't know. See, there's the Crips right there.
We always need someone to handle the tough jobs. Okay,
I don't know.
Be careful and try not to get
I don't know if I could do the mine work. You know, are you like talking like riding the cart underneath the ground kind of mine thing like they used to show it for the coal mines, or was it something a little bit different? Let's see here. I think it's day 4. We got enough time. Where are we headed? Let's go this way. Yeah, we have guys over here that grab some. Huh? Yeah, I understand that. Not being compatible. I did retail management for a very long time after I got out of the military. You know, like Walmart, that kind of thing. And it got to the point when I got my family started expanding and stuff like that. Now, it was every time there was family time, that's when I had to work. You know, I had to work those holidays when everybody would get together, because that's when you make the most amount of money. And it just got to the point I couldn't do it anymore. You know, it was November 1st would come along, and the company I worked for says, all right, November 1st, all managers, you now work 6 days a week until after New Year's. It's like, you know, that's what I'm supposed to be with my family, and I couldn't do it. So I finally gave him notice and said, I'll do something else. Got a job working with the asphalt company where weather gets cold, you go home. Oh, hey, yeah, the Crips, exactly. You were above ground? Okay. Water truck driver. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Gold mine, huh? That would be cool. I think that would be kind of cool. That would be neat to see. I don't know. I'm not really claustrophobic, but I am a chicken shit. So, you know, I'd be sitting here worried about getting caved in on the whole time, you know? So, you know, it would be one of those, I don't know. Yeah. Which is really weird when you stop and think about the fact that, you know, I was in the Navy on a ship out in the middle of the ocean. Now, it's never afraid of it sinking. You know? So it's kind of strange, but I guess maybe that's because you hear mine accidents, but you don't hear about ships getting dropped down. You know what? Honestly, I don't know that I've done this POI. Driving off the edge. Oh my God, were you? driving on one of those super skinny roads, no, the pucker factor would be a bit much for me, I think. I mean, I drove when I was in Maine, stationed in the military, and when I was in the Navy, I got accepted to a project over there, and we had to drive semi trucks. And I'm telling you what, In fact, sorry about that. Since you're here, I'm going to show you something here real quick. I'm going to pause this game. Hang on. I want to show you something here. You're talking about driving trucks. Right here underneath my desk, I have something. So this is my shadow box from my military career. Okay. So it's got all the places you're stationed and it's got your medals and stuff. And I need to fix it because it got jacked up in shipping. But if you listen to it, it's got a rattle. Okay. The reason it's got a rattle is because inside of that shadow box is a bolt. And that bolt, came off of one of those big green army trucks. That's what we drove. And I was in Maine in the wintertime right at sunset, and we pulled out. We were not supposed to, but our officer in charge decided he wanted to go ahead and go home. So we pulled out. And it had been raining all day, and the road turned to ice. And I pulled out onto that asphalt in a bobtail. It was a truck that did not have a trailer on it was just the cab. And I pulled out there going down a little hill. And when I pulled out, it hit a patch of ice, and that semi truck did 2 360s. And when it did, the back of it slammed into a guardrail. On the other side of that guardrail was a 30-foot drop. Now, those trucks have no reinforcements on the cab. So if it flips over, you're gone. It just crushes like a tin can. So that thing did 2 360s, slammed into a guardrail, and the back 2 wheels were spinning, and one of the axles was cocked sideways. It was because the brace had completely broken off the axle, and it was cocked, and that thing was sitting there. So, pucker factor was not even the word that could describe it. I got out of that truck, and we had a guy that worked with us, and he was from New Orleans, and he was a big old African-American gentleman, but he was a big old French Cajun kind of guy. I mean, just his last name was Narcisse. His first name was Rene Narcisse. I'll never forget him. I love the guy to death. And he was about 6'4", and I got out of that truck. And when I turned around and saw those wheels turning, I'll be 100% honest, I lost it. I absolutely lost it because I knew how close I came to dying. And that man put me in a bear hug so tight I couldn't hardly breathe. And he took me out of that nasty place that I was trying to head into. So the next day, when we went back to actually look at the accident, I looked down and there was a bolt down there about that big, one of those axle bolts that had snapped off. I picked that thing up, and when I retired 5 years later, I put it in that shadow box. So you take that shadow box and move it, you can hear it rattle because that bolt is sitting inside of it. Well, this place is cool. Now, Bunny, I've never been in here. This is cool. I can understand why you like. Ooh. This might be a good place for a base of operations while I'm building the base. This would be, yeah, you know what we might do? Ooh, thank you for coming in. Oh my God. Yeah. This is cool. But yeah, so I've driven the truck drivers. I understand what you're talking about, what a pucker factor of driving on those narrow roads. I mean, it was hard to control those things. And sometimes I'd have a trailer on it and you got 80,000 pounds pushing you from behind, on some of those narrow roads there. And I cannot imagine trying to drive something like that. You know, I can't imagine trying to drive a big truck like that on those narrow mining roads. I guarantee you, I mean, I'm guessing anyway. I'm guessing that, you know, a lot of times you could not see the road underneath your truck, you know, and you're kind of just guessing for the best, huh? Okay, there we go. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going here. Stay down. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That was one of the hardest things I had to do was get back in a truck and drive it again, but managed it. Finished out my tour there. Oh my goodness, you drove one of them great big suckers, huh? Wow. That'd be cool. So basically you were driving a Tonka truck, huh? Wow, that would be so cool. I don't know that I want to do it though. Rolling one of them suckers would be, oh my God. Oh, who came? Who saw? Who's trying to kick my ass? I hear you. There we go. Okay. I'm hoping I'm not missing anything, huh? Big Tonka truck, yeah. Wabco 35C. I'm not familiar with what that is. Is there a way that you can educate my old butt? Oh, sorry guys, didn't mean to wake you up. Oops. Hey, stop! I got an abrasion. Too close. Sorry. Whoops. All right, I'm hearing you. All right, we got what? 3 more? Okay. Oh, a biker crate. You know what? I think we're just gonna take care of you. The tires were 6 foot on that one? Well, it was just a little boy then, wasn't it? After driving one with 18-foot tires, probably felt like you're driving a go-kart. That one I have to look up. Okay. I will do that. I will do that. I will take a look at that sucker here in a minute here. I have a tablet. I can look it up. Also, I have an internet. Let's see here. I have code 35C, huh? Now you got my curiosity up. Let's see what I can find here. You don't mind me stopping the game for half a second, do you? I think everybody... Oh, okay. A big old dump truck. But that's smaller than the other one, huh? Oop. Jumped on my own spikes there. There we go. There's everybody. Wow. Thought there was a lot more to this. Okay. That was pretty easy. Go find the there we go. Volvo heavy truck. Wow. We had Volvo semis that we drove for the lucky guys got to drive the nice trucks with air conditioning and stuff like that. This other guys, we got to drive the army trucks that had no heater, no air conditioner. 14 degrees in Maine, and that's what you get to drive. Yay. All right. Let's get some stuff looted here. All right. Well, I need to fix this axe here real quick. All right. Let's see here. We got some honey. Let's fix that. Might as well get ourselves fixed up a little bit. Okay. That'll do it. And we have, when I can figure out which direction I want to go. There we go. This one. Let's see. Oh, stop it. Fine. Do it this way. There we go. Let's get some water. Drink up real quick. Oh my goodness. No AC and living in Arizona. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's when you discover each and every crevice that you have in your body because the sweat finds it all. Right. Let's see here. We got another pie. We'll go ahead and eat that. We got. All right. Have we got any other food? Not really. The honey works as food, but not quite. Okay. Yes, living in Arizona with no AC or living in Maine with no heat. All right, let's get back out. There we go. And this is the way out. Okay, so I got to go all the way back around to get the loot. Let's do that. See if we can get this done and get out in time to get another job. But I'm going to put a marker on this one. I got to hose yourself down. That's good. Hose yourself down and then drive with the window down, cool off. Makes a lot of sense. We used to take our hats and soak them down with water, just cool off a little bit. Maine was cold in the wintertime. You didn't get a lot of summer. And the really sucky part about it was they had these things called black flies. And they're flies, but they like bite. And around August and September, you had to wear like a beekeeper's mask when you went outside to do anything, because these things would get a hold of you and they would bite you. I mean, they were atrocious. Ooh, there we go. There's some more insulation. Yeah, they were atrocious. So when you finally could get out in the winter, out in the summertime, you were dealing with them. So you didn't get a lot of summer. But the winters did get cold. I guess we can swap that out. Yeah, break that down, take those guys. Yeah, so it did get it got a little bit chilly. We had a nor'easter come through when I was there. I was there for 3 years. And we had a nor'easter come through there, and it got down to like 15 below zero. That was sucky to say the least. But I was, like I said, I was there with a military project that I got accepted to. So, we had the snow boots and, thermal linings for our uniforms and all that good stuff. So they kept us pretty warm. But you still would get cold, though. Take your time. Come back whenever. I will be here. Oh, I do not want to get caught by you. You're a pain in my butt. Let's go. Gonna get out of here. Why were you not... There we go. Why will you not kick in the turtle? All right. They have definitely improved the frame rate issue. It's very nice to see. You can actually get around in the city now without completely croaking. Still janky, though. But we'll get through it. We shall get through it. Oh, crud. Where in the world? I need to go back. Need to mark these crypts so I can come back. All right. What? All right, let's put... There we go. All right, now we have the crypts on there. Bloods can find their own place. Yes, I like that place very much. It's got walls around it. Very, very nice. And I would imagine that I can probably put a bunch of blocks down and it will dry up that water, except for one spot where we take a bath to eat and such. Huh. Oh wow, I didn't even think about bees. Yeah. I would not even have thought about bees. I guess they kind of have them no matter what. I would have thought that you were out in the desert, right? I guess them suckers can always find something with the sagebrush and whatnot. Find something to pollinate with. Where I lived in Oregon and Missouri when I was growing up. Where I was at in Oregon was, they called it the high desert, which is basically the desert on the other side of a mountain. I mean, you know what, in Arizona, you know what it is. So yeah, we lived in the high desert over there, and we would get bees, but had sagebrush and all, juniper trees and stuff. All right, Wasteland Treasures Volume 2. What are you? You are... No, we don't need that. Cobblestone rocks. Why don't we take those? Because we will need those for the base when we do the horde. Oh God, Oregon has desert? Oh yes, very much so. Very much so. Central Oregon on the other side of Mount Hood. You have Portland on one side of Mount Hood, and that's where all the rain is at. And then the other side of Mount Hood is where the desert is at. And it's like that most places where you have snow-capped mountains. You'll have one side will be very lush and green, and then the other side will be a desert. Because what happens is, I'm sure you already know this. Hopefully I'm not dumbing anything down, or you feel like I don't want to offend you on it. But the clouds will get on one side of that mountain, and as they start to rise, they dump all of their water off. But so by the time they get to the other side, there's no water on it. So that's where you get the dry side and the wet side of it, and that's why it's always raining in Portland. It's always raining in Portland, but you hardly ever get any rain where I was from, you know. So that's kind of to refresh this. Yeah, so there's a desert over there, but you know, it's like I said, it's like Arizona. You get a dry heat. You don't have a lot of humidity. We don't get a lot of snow there, but you do get snow. And the winters still get cold. Let's see here. We want a job. What do we want? Do we want to go to Big Buns? Dead Rooster is an infested. That will give us some ammo. Why don't we do that? It's going to be rougher. I think
I've got a job or two.
But let's do that one.
But I believe you can handle
so we can try and build up some ammo for the horde. Maybe get lucky and find a gun. Okay. Let's see here. Oops. And I'm seriously lagging behind on that weight issue here. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we can get rid of. Put that insulation on. Got a shotgun. I'm sorry, dude. I was busy. Can you wait a minute? Thank you. All right, drop that off. Like I said, please I don't want to ever insult anybody's intelligence or anything like that. If you know, like I said, I can't keep my mouth shut. I talk anyway. But yeah, that's something that I had learned when I was there. So, yeah. So where I grew up, like I said, my father moved between Oregon and Missouri every 4 years. So I got to live in the Midwest, around all the oak trees and copperheads and black snakes and water moccasins and all of that, and then turn around and also grow up in the mountains out in the desert out there where you had nothing but hit the wrong daggum, but we got nothing but rattlesnakes and sagebrush and juniper trees, you know. Let's get some of this stuff put back, shall we? There we go. All right. We don't need you. Don't need you. And let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll fix that. Okay. Whoops. Hold on. Got shotgun 6. It's not enough to fight an infested, so we're just gonna go in with what we got here. Hey, I love a chatterbox because that way there's always somebody talking. Well, absolutely not an issue. I love it. You know? And everybody has their times when it's time to get quiet, you know, and I totally understand that. However, a live stream is not when it's time for you to shut up. People tend to run away and not come back when you're just standing there looking at the screen. All right, let's see here. Oh, all right, there we go. Okay. We didn't avoid that. I did manage to mark the crypts. I think we will get through this one, and then I think it's going to be nighty-night time. I don't know that I want to do the day 7 horde in here because it'll be ramped up pretty big. If I had a spear, it'd be one thing. I'm comfortable with that. The stun baton, I'm not. I'm still learning it. So I don't know if we'll do that or not. Now, Red Rooster I am familiar with. So there's not a lot of room for nastiness to come out. So it's going to be a bottleneck situation. I do not. All right. See if I can find a quick. There's one right there. One of these little things right there. There we go. All right, now I can fix this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm on random gen, 8K. I don't know. I'm weird in that I don't like playing the same map over and over again, you know. And if I get to the point where like the cities look like they're all the same, I'll go in and like this one, I tweaked it to where the wasteland is a lot smaller than normal. Just because the wasteland is always big, and by the time you get there, you've got so much stuff, and you know, you don't need all the little things around there. So I think it'll tend to make it a little bit bigger, and it'll also let me go back into some of those other areas like the snow biome and get some of those nice big cities in there and play around with them. Last series I was in the desert a lot, so I'm trying to not play in the desert again. That one sucked. All right, now we got chickens over here. They're gonna try and run out, but there we go. Ooh, feral. Yeah, get out. Oh, dude, you suck. All right, Well, we got him down quick. At least. Oh, crap. Stand here. There we go. All right. Come on. There we go. All right, all right. That's what I was tripping on. Trying to figure out what in the world I was stepping on. Yeah, I'm not. Stop it. Stop it. Of course I get myself a concussion. All right, stab you in the head. There we go. All right. Hey, how's it going there, Neutral? Oh, you hate the wasteland too. That's awesome. All right, let me see here. No, okay. Never mind. It's one of my favorite little... Come out here and get yourself some viewers. That's Twitch for you. At least once a session to get somebody on there trying to get me to buy viewers. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Wasteland. I mean, I understand that's the end game. You know, that's what you're trying to do, but it's bleak. You know, my favorite biome, honestly, is the snow biome, just because it's bright and I like looking at the snow, you know. Thirsty. Okay. Yeah. Get these guys always trying to get you to buy viewers and crap like that. And it's like, or get you to go to their Discord channel and get special art and all of that. It's like, had one guy got on there and just started ripping into me. He's like, you need to change your logo. I'm like, why do I need to change my logo? Oh, well, your logo was designed by AI. And I'm like, yeah, it was. I used an AI generator to make my logo because the AI generator gave me exactly what I was asking for, and I didn't have to pay them for it. I love my logo. Like I said, I got on there. It was exactly what I wanted. Well, so I'll keep it, and then if people don't, you know, nobody wants to hang out with me but they don't like my logo. Well, okay. You know, whatever trips your trigger. You know? But, yeah. Finally got rid of that storm. I can actually hear myself think. Let's see. Oh, level 2 bone knife. We'll take that. Get rid of that one. We don't need it. I'll definitely take that bandage. Thank you. Okay, I was going to say, is there anybody up here? Where did you come from? Oh, drop down from the ceiling. Okay. All right. Have I got somebody else trying to get in? I know everything's down in the basement. Now. Yeah, I know. All right. Well, could have been a lot worse. Yeah, you made it. Come on, chick. Let's do it. Go. Saturn headache number 5. Boop. All right, let's fix this water situation. Can we drink that one without getting swamp butt? All right, there we go. All right. And have a chicken or racione. All right. Yeah, it's the dogs get me all the time. They really do. And it's like Like I'll play Call of Duty, Cold War. I love the way they did the zombies. It's the only Call of Duty that they did the zombies and the outbreak zombies. I love the way they did that. And they have dogs in there that are flaming dogs and they blow up. And it's like, oh my God, they scare that shit out of me constantly. Because I have bad hearing, so I don't hear the daggum things until it's too late. And then they start blowing up. And there's always like 4 or 5 of them. So they just start hitting me, and it's like boom, 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 boom. Oh, hell. Yep. Let's reload. The chickens got out. Damn it. Okay. Did not want to use all of this ammo, but the crawlers. Okay. So you guys are not even part of it. Look at this. I've already got credit. And these boogers. I don't know where they came from. Oh, must have been a truck or something I ran by. Okay. Knock it off. There we go. All right. Say, I knew somebody dropped a bag. Give me some ammo. Wrong kind. Armor 5. All right. Yeah, they are. They're exploding dogs. And they terrify the living shit out of me. It'd be like, all of a sudden, it's like, boom, and you turn around and there's 3 more. And it's like, boom, boom. If you don't shoot them at a distance, you don't get them. Okay, so let's see here. Did I get rid of my pipes? Why in the world did I do that? I am not the smartest man. I really am not. All right. Well, we lost all the chickens, but... Okay. So... In here? Where's the loot? Yeah, the dogs are always been the thing that gets. Well, it used to be only the dogs. Now the bees get me too. Luckily they took away the. What in the world is going on here? There's only this. There's no loot, is there? And the infested. That's just wrong. I guarantee you the rest of the loot's sitting right there, but oh well. We get what we can get. Yeah. Let's see, okay. Yeah, well, the bees used to be, I mean, I'm glad they changed it. The bees used to be, I'm sure you probably remember, it was they would infect you also, no matter what biome you were in. I was constantly running around infected, which maybe had to go to the stumps, try and get honey, which would make bees attack me, and I would get infected again. All right, well, that's treasure sucked, or loot, whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and go back. I think we got enough time to turn this one in. And the bees now, they stun you. They'll hurt you a little bit, but they slow you down. So that's why I'm not a great big huge fan of the desert. Just because, you get those rangers out there, or ranchers out there, and they start spitting them bees at you. If you get a couple of zombies on you, and then bees are attacking you too, you're toast. Yeah. Yes, the apiaries, I like those very much. That was a very good thing that they did, and I can't wait for the chicken coops either. And in the apiaries, they sting you until you get up to a certain point. Well, I was able to get the smoker on the last one, and that made it awesome, And you get up there and you got 6 jars of honey waiting for you. It's like, yeah, because I make the honey tea.
I was about to close up for the night.
Yeah, wow, I know you were.
Didn't think you had it in you.
See.
Good job.
I don't have anything that shoots 9 mil. But I'm going to take it because I'm hopeful. And let's see here. We're going to go to Big Buns next.
Fantastic. I hope to see you soon.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, but I do like the apiary, and I like that they made the honey tea, which it mixes with the goldenrod, so that way you can cure infection or you can cure dysentery, which is awesome. And then they have the honey glazed sham. That's got some good stats to it. I thought they added a different one, something else too, but I could be wrong. All right. Let's put this up here. There. Let's see, is that full lot semi-auto? Okay. Bring the pipes out. And let's repair that. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay. Now, hopefully, got a little error there, said that my chat was not working. Now it's back. Okay. Didn't want to lose you in chat. Let's see here. All right. So I can go do this job, or I can go to the crypt and start making home there. We need to make a workbench and stuff like that. Man, now seeing that crypt, it kind of makes me want to make the base in there and then do my base build another time. Which is fine. I can do that. I think we might just go in there and take your advice and do the crypts. Put a base in there. Yes. Yes, you have converted me. I'm one of you now. I am always up for new ideas. All right. So let's see. I got 214 blocks. Okay. I don't think I've got the... Okay. Never mind. Let's see. Upload. Anything we can upload. There we go. 2 spot. That scared that crap out of me.
Closing soon, so make your final purchases.
All right. Let's see here. Put you in there, and we'll put you in there. We will take what we can take. Let's make a run. And we will go to the crypts, which happen to be close. Well, if I don't get it all, it's okay. We're gonna play with it. I got to put the jacuzzi in there anyway. Got to have the jacuzzi to eat meat without making it stinky in there. All right. Let's see here. I hit the wrong button. There we go. All right. Do that all the time. I am the master of hitting the wrong button. And I will do it at the worst possible time. In fact, I have a short up on the channel from the last series where I was flying in the gyro chopper, hit the wrong button, launched myself out of it, and fell and died. You're absolutely right. It is cheaper than making a new one. Ta-da! All right. We'll get in here. We'll put a box down. Yes. Excellent, Smithers. There's a spot of water back by the back door hatch. Okay. Whoops. If I quit running over to spikes because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. Let's see here. Okay. And I hear somebody beating on the walls. That's aggravating. I have to go out and find back in here. They just take the bars out. Ah. Okay. I'm hearing them trying to come and get me already. I don't want them beating the place up. Where in the heck am I going? There we go. Let's go out here and take care of them first. Yeah, they're on the outside. There you go. Hey, guys. I'm out of stamina. Do you mind hanging out for a second? No? Hey, here's a puppy dog. Got him pretty quick. Hey. Shiitake mushrooms. Yep, hit the wrong button. Died. I am not one of those gamers that stops the series because I died. Otherwise, I would never be able to play a series. I would never be able to play a series. I will find 800 million ways to die stupidly. And that's what I did. I hit the wrong button and went to the bow instead of the baton. All right. Let's go get our stuff. Hey. I guess if you're going to die in the crypts, right? They can just flip you over there and call it a done deal. Really? Now they ate the dog. Right. Oh, come on. Don't be stupid. You are some hard-headed suckers, too. There we go. All right. Yep. I wonder what kind of epitaph they would put on my tombstone. Yeah, I like the one from Tombstone. Here lays Lester Moore. 4 shots from a 44. No less, no more. I don't know what they do for me, but that's all right. Like I said, I'm not a professional gamer. I'm an old fart that likes to play games. And that's just the way it is. Okay, so let's see here. Let's put a box up. Need to get some torches in here too, or get some electricity. All right. Let's do a little figuring out here. Yes, exactly. The point is to have fun, and I do. I have a lot of fun with this game. Like I said, this is my absolute favorite game that, you know, it's one of those things I compare other games to this. You know, when I play a new game, it's like, oh, okay, well, this do this and that and one thing or another, you know? Whoops. Actually, I kind of need that one. Put that back. There we go. I do have a torch. So let's do this. Give us a little bit of light. Probably could make a few more of those. Stick them around until we get electricity. Which should not take too long considering we're doing the baton. Let's see here. Get rid of some of this crap and nonsense. Don't need gasoline just yet. All right, there we go. A little bit of thises and that's and things and not whatnots. No, I wish they'd make it where you could pull the torches off the wall. That way you go someplace you could collect torches instead of just having to craft them suckers all the time. But that's just me. And yeah, kind of wish that they hadn't based this in Arizona. Nothing wrong with Arizona, but if they had not based it in Arizona, they would give them options to do other things, like other biomes. I would love to see a jungle biome. I wish they could find a way to do it. You know, you could put in like the old Aztec temples and you go in there and have pressure plates with dart traps. Now, instead of bees, you could turn it into mosquitoes. The rattlesnakes could turn into anacondas. You know, just all sorts of really cool crap like that. That would just be a lot of fun. Great big old trees and vines and everything. All right, let's take this out. They do. You're absolutely right. You've got everything except for a jungle. The only two things that I see that the biomes that aren't really represented, and there's nothing, like I said, nothing wrong with it. Where it's based, it's absolutely right. But like a rainforest, a rainforest or a jungle, either one of those or both would be, I think would be kind of cool. Let's see here. Where am I going? Over here. All right, there we go. Go back and get the rest of the stuff. And I have driven through Arizona on my way going from Tennessee to California for a trade show. Super wet area. They could do some swampage area, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it is true. Everybody thinks of Arizona and just thinks of the desert. They forget that most states have, multiple biomes. Swamp could be fun. Yeah, you could put an anaconda snake in there. You take the rattlesnake, change the skin on it, and increase it about 300%. Come on, you walk around, you see that big ass snake coming at you, I'd freak out. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest. We got the rest. Okay, good. Then we go back. Let's see here to the crypts. There we go. Yeah, swamp. Again, you could do mosquitoes instead of bees. And the mosquitoes could, instead of affecting you, to give you weakness, like a malaria kind of a thing. You could do that. And hell, you could put alligators in. It's like angry Cajun song. Oh God, yeah, a raging Cajun. They could call it a raging Cajun. Yeah, sucker throws gumbo at you or something, That would be hilarious. I wonder what they would do. What they would come at you with. All right, let's see here. Look, I don't want to deal with you guys. Come on. Stop it. I wonder what a raging Cajun would come at you with. Beads. Yeah, exactly. There you go. They put you in a stranglehold with love beads. Throw them at you like a bolo knife. Or not a bolo knife, but a bolo. You know what I mean? The thing with the string and the stones on it. Takes you and it paralyzes you in place where they can beat you. That would be hilarious. That's why I wish I had a PC instead of a console sometime. Just for the mods, you know? Alright, let's see here. Hope you don't mind hanging out. We do the boring part. I gotta get the base ready, so let's just... any and every block we can. We'll get rid of all of those spikes eventually. It would suck to have to remove the consoles, though. Because they use half blocks, that's why. Dang. I guess we could take them out and then put them back. Oh, stop it. Hey, hurry up and break. Why? Okay. I don't mind getting rid of the the columns. I like the aesthetics that they provide, you know. So okay, what do we got in here? No, can't see. Okay. Grab the folding chairs. Is that what it is? Oh, we got it. Ah, okay. There we go. That'll work. So, if it won't go down, that means there's something in the way. Oh. Yeah, that's what I figured. I can put them back. Can't even see what's in there. I need to get some serious torches made. What world do I need to make torches with? Chairs, rocks, trash, and dead bodies. Yeah. Ah, torch. I need cloth fragments and animal fat. I think we have that, don't we? Think, maybe, possibly, perhaps. Let's find out. Animal fat. And... oh, I grabbed some cloth. I had to. There we go. Let's make a torch or two. How many can we make? 8. You know? Let's go with 5. There we go. Just so we can place them out there and see stuff a little bit better. Make it easier. And then when the daylight comes, which I think it's getting ready, and yeah, okay. When the daylight comes along, then we'll head back out. We'll go ahead and do the job at hand. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right, so we need a torch here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and we can put one here. Get us busy while we're waiting. Okay. Whoops. Still something in there. I can't see it though. Oh, looks like a piece of wood and trash. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. Hey, thank you for the crypt. I really do appreciate it because this is right up my alley. No, that sounds bad. It's right up my alley. Let's see. And now they need to have a crypt. They need to put vampires in this sucker. Okay, we'll get the floor all put up here. We get the Whoops. Really? There we go. There we go. I had to find the right angle. Get the angle of the dangle. Let's see. Okay. Oh, another torch. Let's put one right there. That way it shows us the rocks. Coolness. All right. Splash, 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 splash. I'm not hit. Okay. Number wasn't going down. Like, am I just playing in the water? There we go. Oh, okay. There was two of them that was doing it. All right. All right. Continue on. Yes. I see lots of possibilities in here. And I love the aesthetics of it. That's the thing. You know, it's one of those, if I had the talent to design a base worth anything, this is what I would do, you know. Okay, that's going to suck trying to do that. But I guess I'll have to figure that out. Or I would take the stairs out, put cobblestone stairs back in. Probably what I'm going to have to do. But I want to put this floor down so I can figure out where I've got to beat stuff up. Splat. Bart's Salvage. Is that the one that's got like the bus for the like the gateway or something like that? It's like a smash bus or something like that. Kind of looks like a Mad Max compound, for lack of a better image, you know. Yeah, I'll be honest, usually I build my own base because I don't know what to do with half of them. I did that bunker. There's a couple of bunkers that I like to do. Got the family bunker here that's on this map right now, that I found. And then there's I don't know what the letters are, but it's like a CDC bunker. I like that one as well. That's the one I did originally. Okay, let's start beating some of these guys up. I wish I had an iron axe, but well, we'll just use what we got. And this will at least save me. Crane and car crash area. Looks like a car chain link fence, backyard, water tower, and an underground bunker. Oh. I think I know the one you're talking about. I do. I think so. It's the underground bunker part that I'm like... I remember in Legacy that there was one, but I think it's been updated to the one you're talking about. And I think I have seen it. I mean, anything that has an underground bunker. Hell, I mean, even the honey POI. The honey POI has an underground bunker on it as well. You know, so that would also work. It's got a wooden fence, not a chain link. I don't think it's as strong. Okay, let's see here. I guess I'm going to have to find myself a paintbrush so that I can repaint these guys. Oh, that one doesn't have to get painted. That's good. And this tile. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we're good there, good there. Let's go ahead. Let's fix our stonage. There we go. Oh man, I found some stuff over here. Yeah, okay. Have an experience. Found some stuff over here. Nestea in the States does lemon tea, you know, tea with lemon in it. This is apple tea. It's tea with apple in it. Oh my God, it's so good. Never saw anything like that in the States. I got this. I got hooked on this stuff. Anyway, it doesn't taste like apple juice, and it's not as acidic for my old delicate stomach. You know, I can drink the tea and have the taste of apple there too. Good stuff. Come on, break it up, break it up, break it up. What are we at? 2:43. All right, so we got a little bit of time here. Let's see. All right, so I think we have done everything as far as covering up the floor here. Awesome, awesome. All right, so how about... Wow, 5,000? I guess I'm going to have to wait on that. Now, I have the option to leave the floor as it is or pull them up. Now, does the water move if I pull? It does. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Now, it shouldn't if I pull it up out of the middle. Yeah. But it will move. So, these are going to be about 5,000 too, aren't you? No, 1,500. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to wait on that. So why don't I do this? Let's get rid of this puppy right here. Okay, and then I'm going to, for the time being, because we're going to change it, pull that up. Y'all. Craft us up a land claim block so that we can keep the idiots from coming back. There. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now we can go ahead and start putting stuff in here. And we can move it around as we fix the floor. All right. Let's see here. That candle's not lit, so get rid of it. Put up a torch. There we go. Oh, it's starting to look like home now. Home now. I did not make a front gate. I did not. Do I need to make a front gate? Or right here? That might be a little bit important. What you think? Thank you for telling me. Now, do you just make double doors? Is that what you use? Or do you have a different method that works? Put up like iron bars and then a door? Something to that effect? I would think that you would eventually want to put up like a reinforced door or something like that. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And I don't mind it. I really don't. You know? It's a lot of work, but not a lot of materials. You know what I mean? So I don't mind that. A lot of work. Yeah, you're taking this down, you're doing this, but it doesn't take a lot of materials. It takes time, and a lot of time, you know, you have night. And what I will do a lot of times is when I end a session, it'll be like, you know, 2 or 3 days before the horde kicks in, and I'll go and work on stuff. Am I missing? I'll go and work on stuff so that you know, I can do stuff on the on the downtime, and then I bring the session back when we're doing the horde. So that way, you know, I don't have to sit here and bore everybody with trying to do some of the base stuff. You know, but it's one of those things that I really enjoy, you know, but a lot of people don't want to sit here and, you know, watch me use a stone axe to beat on a gate. You know, not everybody appreciates it like you do. And thank you for that. Yeah, it's so, you know, I'll do some of that stuff on the off time. You know, and that's kind of like I don't know. Base building's kind of like my therapy, you know. I like changing the stuff around. It lets me get out them creative juices a little bit. Let's see here. So, all right. You know what? For right now, I'm gonna chance it because we can close this door. There's our gate. Let's do that. I want to try and get a forge in here and get a workstation going. Let's see here. Because it's day 5, we're gonna have to run over to the other base and find a POI to defend. Okay, let's track that. I don't know that I've got all the supplies for that. Might have to go to the other spot to do that. But we'll check here. Excuse me. All right, cobblestone. I know we have that. A log is easy to make. Wrap that up. Okay. And go take that stuff. Duct tape. Uh-oh, I don't think we have any. Okay, we got that. We can make some. There we go. We can only make 2 because we need more cloth fragments. Really? Fine. I will go get some cloth fragments in. I hear you. Okay. It is 4 o'clock. Let's see if I can find something to sneak in and grab some curtains from. Construction area. Maybe. These houses all look really beat up. Just need some cloth. That's all I'm looking for. Popping pills? Well, since it's there. Alright, there we go. You know, some steroids, those will come in handy, but I need cloth. Or I need some boxes. No, that's paper. Hey, gummit. Get it right, knucklehead. I cannot figure out for the life of me where I'm going to find cloth. Let's see here. Is this the place you were talking about? No, that's for sewer residents. Okay. This is one I was thinking about, I think. But it doesn't have the underground bunker, so. Nope. Okay, I didn't think so. Cannot believe I need 1 duct tape. What do we got here? 20% increase attack speed. Okay. And every dadgum building around here does not have curtains. Alright, well, we're going to sneak over here and see what we can find. We have a job to do anyway, so I guess we could always go back over and do that job. Sure, we'll get some then and then finish it up. The animal hoarder. Oh, geez. Yeah, no. This one better have something. It's got a living room. Yep. All right. We will beat down the front door real quick. Jack Canada, huh? Oh, Jack Canada. We're going to come in here and see what he's got going on. He's got some friends. Holy crap. That probably wasn't the smartest thing in the world to do, was it? We'll see. Never been accused of being the smartest man in the world. Oh, see? Standing there swinging away and not hitting anything. All right, she's done. There we go. All right, let's try this again. All right, are you plastic? You are, of course. I picked the one house that's got plastic curtains. Got some books. A little bit of ammo. Okay. And another jar. See, when I want... yeah. I cannot, for the life of me, get... I don't need that. Yeah, gummit. Wait a minute. There we go. Let's be smart about this. There's furniture. All right. Like I said, I'm not necessarily the sharpest crayon in the box, but I get there. Only needed one. Where in the world did I get a candle from? Oh, I knocked it off of the door. Off the wall there. Okay, there's the forge. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to the base, drop stuff off, and then we'll go do that job real quick. We still got plenty of time. All right. There we go. All right. Gonna have to take that steroid just to be able to get back. Oh, let's see. Break those guys down. Yeah. I don't want to have to get a steroid just to get it ramped up just to run 60 meters. Leave the bike here. Yes, we will definitely put a gate up with all this nice high wall here. Yep. Stop beating on my walls. Trying to make things pretty, and they're out here trying to tear it down. Can't have anything nice in this game. All right, let's put the forge right there. For right now, like I said, everything can get moved. But that just looks like a real pretty place to put it. Okay. And I have a gnat flying in front of my eyes, sorry. So it makes me hit the wrong button sometimes. All right, let's see here. Oh, don't worry about it. Bunny, you do what you need to do. I appreciate the fact that you're hanging out with me. I really do. All right. The fact you came in and talked to me and hanging out with me and showed me this POI and told me about it. I'm very thankful for that. All right, so we need 25 forged iron, so we're not even going to bother tracking this then. Okay. And, this gnat is just one right in front of my glasses. Okay, let's see here. Let's unload a bunch of this stuff then. Get rid of the stuff we don't need. We're going to do this job, and then it's going to be go prep for the base and the horde. Okay, so let's see here. Get rid of that. We don't need it. That. Let's go back here. Another storage crate. Actually, I'm going to put it over here. We're going to use its space right now, but it'll eventually just be iron and whatnot. So let's get rid of some of this stuff we don't need to carry around all the time. Now, I've got that candle. So if I take the candle off the wall and I put it back up, is it lit? It is. So you take off the non-lit candle and put it back up and it's lit. I gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So now let's take stuff that we do need for the base because I want to go directly from there to that. So we will take any cobblestone that we have. We will take any clay. Making sure that we have. Let's see. Actually, I don't need that. We've got plenty. Put that on our armor eventually. Shotgun. Jars. Okay, so I don't think any of this is going to be required for the horde, anything like that. I think we're all right there. All right, let's go do this job, and then we'll head to the other spot. Clear and retrieve the supplies for this one. So we're going to knock this out. Yes, home decorating. Like I said, building the base or decorating it, you know, or tweaking it and making it work. That's the kind of stuff. I love doing that kind of stuff. I love base building. You know. And a lot of the survival games, I'm kind of strange, I guess you could say. A lot of the survival games, I get to the point where the struggle at the beginning is the part that I love. It's like, man, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to figure out how to do this, and you know, and this is killing me trying to figure this out, and you know, so you do all of that, and then you get to a point. It's like, all right, well, I've got the food taken care of, I got the water taken care of, you know, I can make ammo now, so I got weapons. You know, and you get to that point, it's like, all right, now I've done it. So now you're just kind of grinding through, trying to upgrade stuff. And, you know, after that, it gets a little boring for me, you know, and I like to start over and, you know, or work on building the base. Ooh. Oh, that's not the one I thought it was. Dang. Okay. Thought that was a hotel that had the old American flag there. It's easy, loot. Final loot. Let's see. Stop it. Rude. Busy work, yeah. I hear you. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing going here. Well, that didn't sound good. They're going to come out and say hi no matter what. Hello? Yeah. Oh, okay. You going to get back up? Or are you going to stay there? All right, sit down. Excuse me. Health and welfare check. Want to make sure the beer's cold. Are they treating you right? No? Okay. Yeah, we'll take care of it. Well, you don't have to be that way about it. Come on. Man! Alright. Let's see. That is sweet. That is a vitamin. There we go. Nope. Nobody was playing dead. At the ATM machine. That's always a bad place. Have an ATM machine. All right. Smart, but bad. I didn't even think about it. I just walked up and hit the daggum button on there to open it up. I wasn't even thinking about it. That's all right. We'll break a lockpick because I wasn't thinking. Yeah, how many lockpicks have I got left? Well, I got enough. Let's go ahead. I say that, but I have burnt through 22 lockpicks before trying to open something. Oh, that's not bad. All right, well, we found the champagne room. Yeah, I tried to open up something, and one time it was a gun safe, I think. I think it was a gun safe. And yeah, it was ridiculous. It was 22 lockpicks I went through to open that thing up. And it should not be that bad. Okay. Now this is a clear and get supplies, so where are the supplies? They are somewhere over here. Ah, back room. Okay. Yeah? Oh, you're nasty. Shiitake mushrooms. I should have had that thing loaded up. He's feral and mad. And he's getting back up. All right. I did not want to waste that ammo. But I also didn't want to die. Got beat up bad enough as it is. Wow. All right, well, that's cleared everybody out, but man, is that expensive. That was expensive. Okay, let's see. You know what? That's getting aggravating. Let's put this where I always have it. There we go. Thank you. Whew, I honestly thought I was a goner on that one. I saw that sucker and he was feral. I was like, oh my goodness. Well, there we go. Goldenrod chrysanthemum. Grow those now that we're out of the area. We just go get some. I just make a run whenever I need goldenrod or chrysanthemum. Just make a run to the biome and go get it. It's just not worth growing it to me. All right, so why are you there? Is it behind here? What in the world? All right, well, I guess I'm gonna have to hunt for it. Well, got the fish vendor outside blowing his horn. Got a little oogle horn thing that he squeezes on to let everybody in the area know that he's got fresh fish. Okay. Okay, so maybe it's on the backside of this then? Well, look at all of this. Okay. Gotcha. Well, we were just here. What the? Hey, more steroids is good. We needed them. Shovel mod. Oh, farmer boots. Well, we're going to go ahead and wear them. We're going to get rid of them sandals. That helps. Shotgun shells that we don't really need. We found another champagne room. Nada. All right. So where in the hell? It says it's back there, but it looks like when you go, go Nat. Oh, you tucked in back behind there? That's weird. Okay. That way. There it is, behind the box. Hey. Okay, let's see here. No. Ah, my goodness. There's one little gnat that keeps going right to my glasses. I'm sorry. I know I'm griping about it, but that is very, very distracting. Okay, we need some food and some water. Let's try the murky. Okay. All right, well, we're a little stinky. We'll be all right. Let's go ahead and turn this thing in and then head over to the other base. That way. No, this way. You're drunk. And when you are drunk, you forget who's in charge. Go that way. Bum, bum, bum. One of my favorite movies, Princess Bride. Another one of my favorite movies is Willow. Willow, you idiot. I'm a grumpy goat. Why wouldn't I like a show that has a cranky goat in it? Okay, let's swing on around here to the right side. I stole the baby. I stole the baby. Stupid Dakini. Took the baby while you were going pee-pee. All right, let's see here. The slow walk to turn in the stuffs.
Good morning to my favorite. Don't spend it all in one place.
All right.
But if you do, just make sure it's
Lock
here.
picks, first aid, home cooking, shotgun, or foregrip. Hey. I'm going to take the cooking simply because I want to get meat and potatoes going as fast as I can. Okay. 4 skill points to spend. Where in the world did those come from? Well, let's do that then. Let's start it off with intellect, so we can do. Let's see, stamina cost to reduce for power attacks. Trigger. All batons deal 10%. All batons deal 20%. We're going to do that. What about this? Let's see. Robotic weapons deal 20% more damage, faster rate of fire, reload an extra 20%. Robot active ranges. Hey, we're not doing it. Oh, put him in the electrocutioner, no? Let's see. I really want my rifle. So I'm going to put one in there. Try and get some rifle books. And where is my siphoning strikes? That's the next thing. Where did it go? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Put it in here. Where'd it go? Parkour. There it is. Let's do that. And the next one's what? Level 3? Level 3. So let's go ahead and put another point into fortitude. There we go. And I need food and water again. Ay caramba. And got that. That. All right. Well, we're just going to take all of this mess that we're carrying and we're going to take it to the other base because we got to pick up stuff out of the area. Anyway, we have our workstation over there, right? Am I right? Or am I like smoking something? No, we just got the boards. There's no way that... Okay, I'm thinking of a different game. I was thinking of a different game. All right, so let's go to the register. All right, straight ahead. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, yeah, about 3.5 hours. Yeah, we got... I'll quit it. Just a little bit of time left here. I'm going to have to hop off for the day. Got to go do that good stuff that daddies and husbands and grown adults do. As much as I don't want to. But today is my anniversary, so I have to get off and go do those things. Because it's fun. Gonna go out and have a little bit of dinner. Oh, Bambi, you're safe right now. I don't need to take you out. Need to get back here. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, anniversary number 2. So, still young in the marriage part of it, but definitely is where I want to be. It's a good place in life now. I'm happy. Let's see here. Let's kick. I'm out of stamina. Am I full? Wow, no wonder. Okay. All right, let's see here. Oh, we have to go back through the snow again. That's right. Every time something like that happens, like, oh man, I got to do that. It reminds me of the old Chinese guy from the movie Gremlins. He's always walking around going, hey, yeah. Catch myself doing that to my wife. She'll do something, and I'm like, hey, yeah. I said, see, you turned me into an old Chinese guy. And then I get that look of confusion in her eyes because she doesn't know what movie I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. All right. So. Oop. Bears and bears and bears. Going to avoid you. Thank you. All right. How about I'm going to stop right here. I am going to take a steroid. So I can get rid of the stress of being overcumbered. And I can get by these guys. I don't want to get hit by any rocks. These guys hurt. And honestly, those rock throwers, Chuck, those guys are the reasons why I haven't built a base in the snow biome, because they show up and they start throwing them rocks and they will mess a base up. I have had them just jack some stuff up. It's like, yeah, no, I don't want my base tore up that way. If I've got enough firepower, I don't mind. You know, I've got enough ammo and the weapons are sturdy enough, you know, you can take them down pretty quick. I don't mind it then. But by that time, you pretty much have already established where your base is going to be, you know. And Chuck the Rock Chucker is absolutely. It was a very appropriate name for it. You know, and that was something I was thinking about. It reminded me of that. Thinking one of the things is, like, if you look at Chuck, he's got that nice big down vest jacket on. That would be neat if when they bring in the chicken coop, if they would give you the ability to make your own down coat to help you in the winter biomes, in the snow biomes. I wish they would do stuff like that, you know? That you take something like that and make a piece of clothing that will, you know, or maybe they'll help you make some insulation or something like that. That would be cool too. But, you know, Yeah, I would love to see them, you know, instead of having the outfit where it's the torso and the legs. I wish they would separate that like they used to be able to have like a duster and then you had pants on. So you kind of give you the aesthetics. You can change around however you want, make yourself look the way you want, but also, you know, it would let you individualize your armor for certain things, you know. Put a coat on when you go into the cold. You put a tank top on like you used to do, you know, when when you go into the heat. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and eat some of this meat. I know it's going to attract everything, but we have to go find a POI to call our own. So let's see here. I guess let's head this way. Pick out that dadgum net. Always right at the worst time. Want to find something somewhat easy to defend. I mean, but into the fog. Yeah, no kidding. Always when you're trying to look for something. Want to have something that's multiple stories so that I can build up on the second floor, take out the stairs out of the bottom floor, and that will require them to come where I want them to come into. Now, let's see here. These houses are okay. That one might have possibilities. Take him out first. I could have it to where they come up to the second floor window. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got on the backside here? That might even be better. Have them come up there. What? Will you leave me alone? I know I got to clean the building out, but let's see something. I don't want to check it out. What's it, a tier 3? Might be a little rough to clean up. But we might be able to build the base up here, the fighting base, have the guys, have them come in here, build it up right here, and then put us a ladder or steps right here and give us a an escape route. Depending on what's in here. Okay. But yes, I know I have to clean it out first. And it is a tier 3, so could be putting myself into a world of trouble here. Okay. Come on, get back up. There we go. All right. Anything in here worth anything? No, not really. Cup of coffee and a book. All right. I'm looking for anything that will help. Well, that'll help in the fight. Okay. Thought I was opening up the medical supplies. I was not. All right, another steroid. That works. I would love to find a pistol this late in the game and be able to have it for the horde. Ah, stairs. Okay. I have to take those out. Okay. Well, I think we can wear them. Let's see here. Let's put that. Put that in its place. That, get rid of there. Miner gloves. Okay. Let's see here. That's a piece. Let's make a first aid bandage. I'll open up 2 spots there. There we go. All right. Okay. So I think maybe we'll play with this one. I have to build on it a little bit, get some stuff set up for it. And I probably am going to have to do that on the downside of world. Let's see. Okay. But we can finish cleaning this thing out here real quick. Yes, I hear you. Well, what do we got? Electrical traps. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and open up the door here. Say hi. Amway. Let me tell you about Amway. Yarr. You can clean your clothes, and it works as toothpaste at the same time. Yeah, that was nice. All right. Yes, this will brighten your clothes and clean your oven. Biggest pyramid scheme I'd ever seen in my life. All right. Vitamins. Yeah. Yeah, nice place to get stuck for sure. You know, I take those and break them down. Wasn't even thinking about that. All right. Wake up! Just lay there being all knuckleheady. Okay. Yeah. Need to find out stamina for the baton, what I need to reduce the stamina for the baton. I have to research that. Not used to using the baton. I'm not a big fan of it, but oh, take that water thing. But I have to switch it up so it's not the same thing every time. I mean, I took one session and instead of using my spear like I normally did, I went with the sledgehammer. That actually turned out to be really fun. I enjoyed the sledgehammer. I didn't know what it was like using that, so. Another cooking pot, now that I don't need them. I'll get rid of the shovel. I can make another one. We'll go ahead and eat that. Okay, anything up here? Oh. Come on. Just let me have it. There we go. Thank you. Go ahead and eat that. Nothing there. Okay. And we have a downstairs to deal with. Okay. Knives, bows, and guns. Yeah, you know what? I'm not. I know the stun baton, once you get to the stun baton, is not too bad if you can get the repulsor mod put on it. But I don't like the progression here where you get up to level 6 on the stun baton on the pipe baton, and then there's no progression until you get through the robotics levels. You know, it's like, man, if you're trying to up that baton, it's kind of makes it kind of wonky, you know. I usually go with the spear. I'll have the knife as a backup for the spear, and then the sniper rifle, and then whatever pistols and machine guns I find along the way, I will use. But I put my money on the sniper rifle, getting that up and going, and the spear. Those are the ones that I put it in. Then I put it into, you know, parkour, and then I'll do it in the farming and all that other stuff, you know, as needed later on, you know. All right, let's see here. Painkillers, I need those. So we can get rid of. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was hoping for a forged ahead, but that's okay. All right, Gertie Gert, stay down. Whoops. Oh, okay. Bubba dude. All right. All right, let's see here. What's in here? Some forged steel. All right, let me see something here. Let's do this. Let's modify the assassin outfit and put that in there. Okay, take you. That's good. Okay. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, it's just you. Okay. All right. I think I just heard somebody knocking on my door. I'm going to be right back, okay? I have got to go check this and see if that is our water guy. I'll be right back. Okay, that was not him. So, we're good to go. All right. I have to catch the water guys when they come. They bring in our filtered water. Let's see here. Okay, nothing there. Let's keep going. Get this thing cleaned out here. All right. Kind of curious why I didn't find the end loot. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can find it. I hate being encumbered, especially early on. All right, let's Let's see here. Here. All right, now let's go back in. Try and find out where the loot is at. Well, that may be it. Okay, she's done. Hey, welcome back. I had to run off myself. Sounded like the water guy was there, so. It's all good. It is all okay. And we've already been all through here. I'm trying to figure out where I thought I had missed the end loot. And I thought it was down in the bottom. Unless I had already found it. In this case, that's not it. Not it. You know, if this game starts ripping me off and won't give me the end loot, I'm going to get mad. All right, and that brings you in and makes you come back into here. Which brings you on this side and then up. Ah. There we are. Okay. Okay. Come on, swing. There you go. There we are. You stand up there and act like that. All that nonsense. Now, come on. Oh, fell down the hole. Thank you. Well, we found the loot anyway. So, we'll see if there's anything in here that's going to help us. See what we got. Uh-huh. Oh, good. Made that one in there the first try. Oh, there's that forged ahead book. Lockpicks are now an option. Got a cigar, another pipe machine gun. It's a level 3. That's better than nothing, but it's not the pistol I want. Okay, let's see what else we have. What other options appear? Plaster cast is now a thing. Okay. All right, well. Pumpkin pie. We can make honey tea now. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, got some decent loot. That honey tea's, that makes me happy. Go ahead and drink that. I guess we'll drop down this hole and see what's in here. I still would like to have a pistol. Okay, so we're back, and I think this is where we're going to set up at. Now that it's been cleared out. I think what I'm going to do, I'll take out the bottom, but I think we're going to build up some stairs along here. Yeah, something like that. Just to give them a way to get up there and get ornery with me. And then we'll have platform or something. Let's see, maybe even go up one more. Let's see, something like, can we do that? Or we have to take that block out. I think we have to take that block out. And try and give them a nice little platform there. I don't know how many hit points. Oh, they're only 500. Yeah. All right. So, block. Yeah. That's only wood. Okay. I'm getting a plan in mind. We'll have to see if it works, though. I want to have an escape route because we're going to have to do a lot of melee on this one. And with melee comes issues. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go. All right, well, that should let them come up pretty freely to that. Okay. Okay. Yep. That will work. And then what we'll do is we'll knock this one out. Like I said, we're only planning on being here for one horde. We will adapt and overcome on other ones. We'll make up the last series I did a horde base and it worked pretty decent eventually, but it took a while to get there. So I want to do it when I have time. Right now, still really new in it, and we're trying to get supplies for everything that we need to do. You know, we got to get out of the stone tool area. You know, get rid of the pipe weapons before we can really make a nice big base, horde base. All right, got a wandering horde there. Okay, let's put these guys back here. Like this and this. Okay, so we'll have them come up there. We'll get a little kill box. One right here. This is all going to get brushed off to where they can't come in. Yeah, so I have them come up here. I think we'll take this one out as well. I don't mind them having that little ramp to get up on. I don't want them having the ability to get around, if that makes any sense. Let's make like 20 more. Whoops. So basically what's going to happen, I think, is I will probably work on this in the downside of things. And when I come back on the next episode, we will fight the horde. And then once we have fought the horde, we will go back to the burnt forest, continue working on our new base idea that we have, thanks to Bunny. And we'll go that way about things. Should not have any spiders coming up at us on this one, so I think we'll be okay on this. They can come up this way, and they can come through here, and we can fight. Okay. I think so. That gives us a little bit of a spot to play with. And then I will also work on having an escape route so that if we have to, you know, we can jump over here. It gets too ugly. And I don't trust my ability to actually run and jump. I know better. Because I'll get my leg hurt thinking I can jump and then do that and off I go. So. We'll make plans on it, though. Okay. So, all right. So here's what we're going to do then. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And when we come back on the next one, I'll have the base ready and we will do... No, I don't want to jump and fly off the roof. I don't have wings yet. And there's no Red Bull in this game. So yeah, so I think what we'll do is come back on the next episode. We will start the horde up. I'll go ahead and get the base somewhat done on the horde side of things, and then we'll take on the horde, get that done, and then we'll head over to the new base in the crypts, and we'll work on that. So, but I'll be back. This is what is this? This is Friday, right? Wednesday night. It's Wednesday for you guys, right? So Wednesday. So I'll be back on Friday. I do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So hopefully we'll get to see you on Friday. You can come back and cheer me on while we try to take on this horde and see what kind of wonderful aesthetics we can do with that crypt base that you helped me out with. I really do appreciate you, Bunny, coming in and hanging out. It's been an absolute blast. It's nice to hang out and talk and do all these wonderful things and get these nice ideas. And, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll make something happen here. And I think the next one's going to be a lot of fun. And eventually we'll get enough money to get that crucible so we don't have to worry about water. So with that being said, though, I think we'll go ahead and stop it here. We'll come back and it'll be day 7 horde. We'll play with that. And I hope I see you there. You know, if you can make it, I appreciate it. If not, catch us when you can. I'm going to be here. Don't have any plans on stopping this anytime soon. Having too much fun doing it. Take care. Be safe. All right. And don't work too hard, okay? We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.